Do you suffer from FOMO? Fear of missing out on your favorite sporting event when you're away from home? With IPVanish VPN, you don't have to worry about streaming content over unsafe or restricted Wi-Fi to watch your favorite events. IPVanish VPN allows you unlimited and secure streams to all your favorite sporting events. Don't let unsafe Wi-Fi and ISP throttling stop you from cheering on your home team or favorite athletes. Get IPVanish VPN now.
Yes, everybody, Russ of the West Ham Network. Hope you are all safe and well. It is match day. And we are live. This is not a test. This is not a test. That is the starting 11 for today. Let me go into a bit more detail for you. It is Areola, Wan-Bissaka, Maximilian Kilman back in the side after a couple of days off, a couple of games off. He's been dropped for. Mavropanos. We've got Jean-Claude Todibo. We've got Malik Diouf. We've got Rodriguez, Fernandez, Paqueta back in the side straight away from his one-match suspension from last game. And Jimmy Somerville alongside Jared Bowen. We've on the bench as Callum Wilson, Nicholas Fulkrug, Sogondu Magassa, Thomas Souček, Freddie Potts, Andy Irving, and Ezra Mayes. Obviously, Igor not available to play against his parent club. In terms of Brighton, that's how Brighton line up. For Reagan in goal, they've got Dunk, Van Heck, Jorginho, he was meant to be injured, but maybe not that. We got Carlos, Danny Welbeck, Catalugu, Gomez, Weaver, De Krupa, and on the bench they've got Stilgrunga, Hazelwood, Costalios, Brasaglia, Weitman, Coppola, Knight, and I can't read the bottom one. But he'll obviously be the one who scores the goals. But yeah, that's the starting lineup. Also, don't forget to check out IPVanish. There are sponsors for the next couple of months. You'll be seeing them quite a lot on the West Ham Network. But if you want a VPN, 83%. Download that QR code and download and get it to your VPN. What do you think of the team news so far? It's a strange. I jokingly said that we never get it wrong on the West Ham. We usually get it wrong, but not it's bad. I got it totally wrong today. Totally wrong. And it might be a case that Bowen is up front and Paqueta plays on the right hand side. I don't know, but that's roughly what the front three are. Mark, good morning to you, or good afternoon to you. Technically, good morning. It was 12:10 that you put that on. What a strange lineup indeed. Oi. Hope you're well, frogging well. I'm going to bed now. This bloke is like, Mailman just keeps letting me down. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens at the end of the game. Do you know what I mean? Sack him now. He's going for a point. It's a massive piss take. Fucking Rodriguez and Kilman. This plum is going to send us down. Nuno's starting to worry me. Nuno is messing up the lineup. From frogging well. I think a lot of us think, actually, when we're looking at it, to be fair, it is a strange one. It is a strange one, let's be honest. It's a strange one, and I don't really understand. I thought, particularly coming out that Man United game, playing the back four as well. My only sort of potential is that maybe one of. He did say at his press conference that there were going to be there was a couple of knocks as well. Maybe one of these could have been, maybe Potts could have been a knock. But, you had a really dynamic midfield there with those three, and now you're moving it completely, and you're going for something completely different, which I don't get. He's always keeping us guessing, his old Nuno, and I don't understand why we're doing that. I don't get it. I'm sure there'll be questions asked at press conferences afterwards, and hopefully, at the end of the game, if we get some points, then it's all great. But when I just saw the thing, and I was like, just a bit strange, wasn't it? Just a bit strange. And I was all excited, and then Guess who's got a new soundboard? Yeah, very, very weird. So much to think in the midfield with Self. That's exactly it's like it's the guy who keeps us guessing. It's crazy. I'm a little bit, yeah, I'm a little bit. When I looked at it, because obviously I don't look, I just looked at who was playing up front, and then I went back and looked, and I was like, Rodriguez, Kilman, and I was like, back three, okay. I wonder if at times he will move to. No, I was thinking, because what worries me is after the Villa game next week, Diouf and Wan-Bissaka are gone for up to 6 weeks if they both got through to the final, which typically they probably will do now. And of the AFCONs, and then you've got KWP, and obviously can play both sides, but there's no real options bar him. Ollie is still a little bit way away. He might be back in time for the first game when the AFCON starts, which actually that weekend it starts the 20th and 21st. However, if not, we could be up shit creek without a paddle, and wonder. I know this is the way it's. Maybe he'll sometimes go to a back four and Kilman be left back. I don't know. Or Todabo be right back. I don't know. I just don't know. Nuno found a winning formula and thought, nah, don't win it. Let's change it up. If we ever announce Rodriguez in the starting lineup, I will lose all my respect for you. Just change it if he does. I don't announce it, so that's okay. I'm the one who just turns the mic on, so that's okay. Behind by the break, can't wait to tune in and watch us low block for 90 minutes with Rodriguez playing. If this is for the first half only, wait till second half, he'll bring it. That is a good point, and there is, you have your starting 11, and then you do have your finishers now. They're not substitutes now; they're finishers. And so, whether that means there's an opportunity for it's a second half. We put, but then he's got Somerville, and I'd put Somerville as a finisher in all honesty. But there we go. That's just me. What else we got here? Oh God, why's my thing not working? There we go. Brighton are better than Man United, so to get anything would be a bonus. I'm actually laughing out loud with rage and anger after those three in midfield against United. And he does that. I don't. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand it. No, it doesn't make any sense to me, to be honest. I think that it wasn't a winning side, but it was a battling side. It's a side that a lot of us were happy with. I appreciate it was just a point, but it was a hard-earned point. We came back from a losing position, and I thought, do you know what? That's it. He's found his formula. He's found his starting 11. The only thing I can suggest is I can surmise is maybe that was a good word, isn't it? Surmise is maybe there was some knocks which we don't know, which we'll find out afterwards. But yeah, it's a complete change. I don't get it. No point in bitching about it, indeed. Russell, do not understand. Nuno's thinking, says Paul, is if he let me dismiss it. Is he's purposely looking for a lack of pace in midfield and bring back Kilman. Why? Well, he couldn't bring back. He couldn't play obviously Igor, because obviously it's his parent club. So if he was going to go back to a back three again, but I thought he'd go to a back three for a United game. He didn't do that. Don't understand the team selection unless we are missing the points. That is it. That's it for me. Unless there's something we don't know, or maybe. Because I was thinking, when I was doing the starting 11 show the other day. I was putting in. I assumed that Paqueta would be back in, and I assumed that Somerville probably on the bench, and obviously some people coming in. If you're playing those three in midfield, you would lose one of them to Somerville in order for Paqueta to come back into the side, which we assumed he was going to be in anyway. That type of thing. So don't get it. Don't really understand it. But hey ho. I'm just a fat bloke talking in front of a webcam in my garage. So there we go. Well, he's a danger man. He is, and anyone who I might put stats on a bit actually and put them in so you can see. But the stats don't read great. With Welbeck, he's top scorer for them. So I think he's the third in terms of everyone in the Premier League. So. The Benny Hill thing. I quite like the trombone. Love a trombone. All the crickets. We got this one. What? Say what? That's when we score. What else we got? What else we play down? We can do. There we go. That's the gag after. It's got to be a gag in it. that's nice for Christmas. I tell you, it's go a bit later on. I'm gonna if I'm a bit.
Hello, everybody. TJ Rossi B in the place to be.
How fun! If we hold them to 0 at half time, Maga Potts, yeah. And to be honest, for me, someone like Wilson, I mean, he played the full 90, didn't he, on Thursday? So I don't think he would have the capability, the physicality, and just the fitness to play another 90 minutes. In my humble opinion, the players left out, I was concerned about regarding fatigue. If they're knocks, then should they not be on the bench? Well, they are on the bench, but it might just be a fitness thing, man. Shouldn't risk Kilman as a Palace one in January. Well, allegedly looked shagged at the end. Yeah, and again, someone like looking at someone like Magassa. I mean, he hasn't really played the full 90 at West Ham yet, and it's a Premier League full 90, which is very different. What else we got? Some great comments here so far. Well done. Maybe what's this one say? Maybe it's fatigue issue. Yeah, could be. Could also. I don't know. Playing for the second half rather than first half. That's what I would have done. Ideally, we have the same team as last week, except some in. But hey ho, that's. I didn't think it'd be. I thought it'd been Paqueta in for Souček, and the rest of the side would be the same. But again, it was only Thursday, and I know these guys are. I know they're professional footballers and all that type of stuff, but it's a long. It's a long game, and also, for them particularly coming back in, and then the trip down to, is a lot of travelling as well. So, we've got a lot of games coming up, ain't we? We've got a lot of games coming up. I say someone wouldn't be back late until I see someone say he would be back. Well, we didn't know. No one knew really. To be honest, either an absolute masterclass or relegation worthy performance in bound. Can anyone tell me where is Guilherme exactly? Where is Louis Guilherme? Interesting change of formation. Assumes the manpower or is it strategy? No idea. I mean, according to reports, Gally, Palace have put tentative inquiries in for Max. Don't forget he is English and homegrown, so that does add to the quota. And so they are potentially looking at moving on Mark Gay. If they can't do it in January, then definitely in time for the summer. So maybe massive point for Leeds yesterday. Typical, wasn't it? Absolute typical. 96th minute equaliser. Fair play to them, isn't it? Fair play. They've shown some good heart. I mean, they've got 4 points off Liverpool and Chelsea in the last week. Fair play. Could only blow us away in first half. Hopefully I'm not. Quite possibly, Peter. We know them. Football is a squad game. Unfortunately, our squad is pathetic, but let's hope the boys do a job. If we get a point against Brighton, even if that's a good result, to be fair, if the thinking is not running players into the ground like Arteta does, it's good. We do. I mean, the fact is, after today, obviously, we then go back to we play next weekend, and there's no but then we've got but then we've got the AFCONs, and then we've got Christmas as well. So we have a small squad. We can't buy anyone until January, and I think there's a reason why we are sort of including a lot of the academy players into that, so we can have a look at what we've got before we start buying players, because there's some very good players in the academy. Got caught out this season, thought he would cut corners, and it's showing like I knew it would. Hindsight's a great thing, isn't it, though, Damien? It always is. 1-1 is my very hopeful prediction. Leeds were unlucky against City and seem to have a good team spirit at the moment, and a badly prioritised window, like I was also saying all summer. Hindsight's a great thing, Damien, isn't it? It's like everyone does say they're right when they're right, but everyone says they're wrong when they're wrong. Do you know what I mean? It's true. If my auntie had bollocks to be my uncle, you can always change things. But you're totally right. Now in hindsight, that's not very good at all. Channel 4 are going to be showing the AFCONs, which is great. And obviously, the draw, England, it could be that Jared Bowen comes up against former West Ham now turned Tottenham player, Mohamed Kudus, isn't it? I heard that Lingard is up for grabs. How is it Insight, Russ? I'm saying it all summer. Don't you remember me? Yeah, I do. But, you know, if in the same way that you could have said something, and if it turned out wrong, you wouldn't have said, "Oh, I was wrong," would you? And that's the same as most people. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying everyone's always right when they say they're right, isn't it? So, yeah, and fair play, you did. But in the same way, if it gone a different way, I'm not getting into it today. Not getting around with you, mate, at all. Mohamed Judas, indeed. Mohamed Judas will be playing England for Ghana in the World Cup. Oh, look, he immediately got something wrong. Fernandez, there we go. Didn't you slag off Todibo as well, I think? I've got to go back through the 373 emails you. Interesting how Mayers is in the squad again. He seems to be well liked. I don't believe he's had a debut yet. No, he hasn't. I mean, there's always... That spot is always going to either be taken up by Ezra or Erdris. And it's usually whether, you know, we've got cover on the right-hand side, but not cover on the left-back side. So, for me... that's why Ezra, because he's left-footed, where Erdris is right-footed. So that's what happens. But yeah, I mean, he's brought up. We know there's obviously you saw the bench last week. We had Earthy, we had Marshall, we had Kante, we had we had Ezra. He's been training with Finn Herrick's been there. We've got Edris Golombekis there. I believe Mika Ediali's is going to get some training time as well. So there we go. No, he's not on the bench. I'll put up the full squad in a minute for you so you can see. Budgie, hope you're well. Don't forget, Old School Hammers every Wednesday night. Budgie and Kieran, great fun, great banter from either side of the world. You know, literally either side of the world. For anyone new, there's the full lineup. And on the bench, we have Mads Hermansson, we have 𝗪𝗓𝗪𝗘, Callum Wilson, Niclas Füllkrug, 𝗪𝗓𝗪𝗧 𝗪𝗓𝗪𝗧, Thomas Souček, Freddie Potts, Andy Irvine, and Ezra Mayers. So, in terms of finishers, yeah, you're probably right. Second half, you know, bring on the likes of Potts, 𝗪𝗓𝗪𝗧 to add some more bite into that midfield. You've got Füllkrug and Wilson. You've got Andy, who does a good job, I think, replacing some of Tom Souček. 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 you know, can cover, obviously, pretty much all the defensive positions. And then you've got Ezra Mayers, who can cover the left side position, if need be, of course. So there, anyone who wants to know what the Brighton lineup is, there's the Brighton lineup. No Mitoma, as predicted. Although Jorginho Ruta's back, as not really predicted. Kajiloglu as well, back there as well. Danny Welbeck's playing Premier League, currently third top goal scorer in the Premier League, I think now. We'll put the stats attack in a minute and you can go through the stats because some of them are quite interesting, and they sort of refer back to what we talk about. For the best part, Brighton hasn't been a great game for us in the Premier League. We've only played them about 70 times or so as Brighton Albion, and we have a good record as a whole, but not necessarily in the Premier League, as you all well know. It's taken many times to get any points off them. What we got here, let's go through some bits. Actually, Kante should be on the bench. Yeah, he should be. Although, he's going to be an absolute superstar for us, but he's still very raw. And anyone who watches, and so hopefully you'll watch the Academy show, the only West Ham YouTube channel out there. This is a show just dedicated on the Academy. And we talk about Kante. And for me, he's like the big boy at school. So physically dominating, but he is still very raw. And he does still make a lot of errors. And you can't really do that in the Premier League at the moment. Some of his passing's a little bit wayward. I'm not saying he's not going to be a good star. He is. But I think for me, the occasional 5-10 minutes in the squad is useful. But he needs developing. He needs the 21s. He needs low football before we can realistically have him in our squad and in our starting 11, in my opinion. That's because, I've seen plenty of him. He is a beast, but there we go. If I say we finish 17th above this, I'll be quite chuffed. 7 to 12. Yeah, you got to think of that midfield we played last week. You know, between the three of them was like 63 years old or something like that. It was crazy. He only gave 3 points. This doesn't smell like 3 points. It doesn't indeed. Yes, I believe he was. I saw him on Wednesday. He wasn't in the start Wednesday, for the against Athletic Bilbao. He was in the dugout in his civvies. So I think he does have a slight knock at the moment, which is a shame because he's definitely worked better than that. Better than our average age the last 5 years. It is indeed. Rodriguez both packed banks and cards and will get sent off. Everyone in the chat, nice to see him all. Where is let me just play the stat attack just to give, it's only for a minute long, just to give you a flavour and a moose boosh of what we can expect today. It was doubtful, but he ended up playing in terms of Crescencio Somerville. He was down for. Let's have a look. Some interesting comments have come through. Scott makes a good point about Rodriguez, who, if we're led to believe he's going out in January, A, why are you playing him? Because what if he has a worldie? But B, if we are playing him, is it to make sure we're getting a decent amount of money for him? I don't know. I don't know. It's a very strange, it's a very strange bit of business, in my opinion. Why are we doing it? I couldn't say why he's playing. Someone made a point. Maybe it's because I think Mandy made a point there. Maybe because they wore themselves out. Possibly. They did do a lot of running. In all honesty, when they were at the Man United game, but yeah, I just don't know. Got a bad feeling, so we'll probably win. Brighton bogey team always been a bogey team. As you said, you're right, Pete. Since they've been promoted, always been a bit of a bogey team. It took us a long time before we actually got any decent minutes out of them, any decent results out of them. In all honesty, but yeah, can't be helped. It is what it is, and we'll see what happens come 4 o'clock today. Obviously, Anton's going to be doing the watch long, and I'll be jumping in at halftime and stuff. It's better to see Magassa being able to do 2 games a week. Yeah, but I would. But for me, Damien, the issue being is he was very much in. That's been his first full 90 in it since he's joined, and that takes time. That does take time. That takes time to adjust, all that type of stuff. And I think maybe he just needed a bit more. I agree. Someone he's young enough to be able to play 2 games a week, but I think when I don't think it's for full physical peak by the sounds of it. Someone was number 1 target in January is Danny Welbeck. Carousel doors just being scored at Rush Green for all the ins and outs. I think it will be a busy January transfer window. So the way you can keep on top of it is by subscribing to the West Ham Network. Simples. And if you're going to hang around until half time, because we'll give away some stuff as well. I've got to send some bits as well, but we always give away some free bits at half time. What we got down here? We've got nice bits. So I'm just having a rummage. We're going to give away, what's that? I don't know what that is. We'll give away a nice signed Dean Ashton photo. We'll give that away. And we'll give away, what else we got down here? Let's have a rummage. This is nice. Signed Mark Noble, Bobby Zamora picture. We might give that stuff away. If you wanna, I've got a raffle. What I got, yeah. Julian Dick's centenary shirt, signed by the Terminator himself. If you want to win that, raffle, there's a link below. Actually, I might see if I can put the link in the chat, actually. And you can download that. Click the button, £5 entry. That will close next Friday. So you'll get it in time for Christmas. And you can get yourself a bargain, honestly, because there's not that many people have hooked on for it yet. So if you're clever, if you get on, you might pay. I think there's only about a dozen or so people on there so far. So you might be able to get it. Have you been on the tubs of chocolates yet, Russ? Unbelievable, Peter. You're so rude. I might just ban you. That's so rude. Let's have a look. How many people are on there? See if you can get yourself a bargain. It's only about half a dozen. You get yourself a right bargain. And actually, you've got 5 days until the draw. So, I'm going to put the link in below. £5 entry. Get involved. Get involved. It is a nice. It harks back to the centenary year. Obviously, what a great time that was. I put the link in the chat so you can click on that, hopefully, or copy it and do something and get some tickets. I like some of it, but can't look past the lack of goal assists and inconsistent availability. Same as Paqueta, really, isn't it? We did a whole thing around looking at the stats of him, and I mean, he hasn't registered a Premier League assist since the end of March 2024, which is quite scary, isn't it, when you think about it? Some of his performances for me determine how much of for me, some of his inclusion is very needed. When he hasn't been in the side, if you look at, we do the breakdown every Monday with Statman Ben, and you look at, he always puts the attacking directions. And usually, when it's Somerville and Diouf on the left-hand side, it's about 40% on the left, about 30 odd in the middle, 30 odd on the right. So reasonably even, but slightly more weighted towards the left. When Somerville hasn't been playing, it's been almost completely nothing, about 20%, 25% down the left. The rest pretty much middle, and the majority being on the right-hand side, particularly that game against Old Trafford. It was heavily dominated by that right-hand side. So if you want to stop the West Ham supply, you just literally try and block out that right-hand side. This gives us a bit more balance, which is what we need. I know it's not the most exciting in the midfield with Rodriguez playing, but having, and obviously, Paqueta up front or whatever, having Somerville on the left balances that side out tremendously. If you look at it, we've almost got like a Diouf Somerville partnership and a Wan-Bissaka Bowen partnership. So there's equal partnerships either side now. So I think it's brilliant that he's there. Just hope we can keep hold of him and keep him fit. It's a massive positive, Somerville being included, if we can get that left-back side ticking. Yeah, I mean, and actually, when you watch the games where him and Diouf are playing, as I said, our attacking is so much more balanced. So it's just as much down the left as it's probably more so down the left than it is to the right. And that's been one of the major issues we've had since him being injured. Will be one of those players who's scared to motor as they scared to get injured again. I think the trouble is, Peter, I think he's one of those guys who always doesn't hold back, and I think that's his issue as well, by not holding back, in that he doesn't, he leaves it on there, and so, and if he's someone who hasn't got all of his, he's one of those people who's slightly more injury prone, he does have a tendency to sort of go whole hog, and I think sometimes you just want to hold back a little bit for us. What we got here? Anyone interested in Lando Norris is third in the Abu Dhabi in F1, so he's currently lead. So that's enough for him to win the title. Somerville will be he's done that one. Bowen shouldn't take corners as he needs to be in the box trying to score. He'll be taking the corners today, won't he? Well, definitely on the right-hand side. Although Malik sometimes take the corners, because obviously Potts has been taking them recently. Hope Anton has plenty of iron brews and tea cakes for this one. Oh, he will do. I hope Brighton score first, because we always come good in coming back, better than scoring first and sticking to defence. Good point. And, you see, we have done a lot coming back from losing positions. I think we've got the third best or something like that in the Premier League and come back from losing positions in terms of points won. So, look, it is. It's one of. I think I don't. it's not as a. It's strange because you look at it and you're thinking maybe this was actually Brighton are higher up in the league than us, than Man United. But I saw the Man United game as more of a free hit than this one. But actually, it's probably the other way, to be honest. What else we got? I hope Brighton score first because I think Aussies are going to whitewash us 5-0. Has been giving a lot since being here. I can see he tries his hardest to contribute, even though it's his strength. Leeds used to give him more license to stay forward. Yeah, and I thought, you're right. He does need that extra oomph to stay. Sort of. I don't know what it is with him. For me, I just want him to just. I agree with you though. I think being that continual outlet up front on the counter attack just makes things seem a lot more sensible to me. But yeah, I suppose we're just armchair fans, aren't we? Really, in that respect. As I said, if you want a VPN, maybe you want to watch it on a dodgy site or whatever, and you want to make sure you're okay, download ipVanish. Our friends are going to be our channel sponsors for the next couple of months. There's a QR code there. You get 83% off your VPN. That's a bargain, my friends. That is a bargain. And tell them the West Ham Network sent you there, and it always helps us out. As I said, we'll be working with them for the next couple of months for the whole of December. Obviously, loads of games in December. And obviously then we have January, which brings the transfer window. Now it's all one games. Oh, there we go. I went and came back. Are we looking at Championship strikers who could settle those? We have been looking at a couple. We've been looking at Josh Sargent from Norwich. And we've been looking at Haji White, is he USA? Yeah, he's USA, forward from Coventry. However, we have been looking at, as Damien would allude to, Promise David. He seems quite high up on West Ham's, West Ham's agenda, which is encouraging. He's the type of player I think he would do really well at West Ham. Type of player we need as well. I mean, myself and Statman Ben spent some time on Friday sort of talking and shooting the breeze about West Ham and mainly about Jarrod Bowen, and we spoke about the likes of Promise David and stuff and the need to have one of those forwards who could run channels to basically unleash the likes of Bowen and Somerville in terms of their main potential, because we just don't do it. It just doesn't work, and it's just really bizarre how it just doesn't work when they're not playing. Where they have to be as you have to have that sort of person running the channels and leave the space open for the likes of Bowen, likes of Crescencio to run into. But there we go. My worries about the back five are our midfield looks much more weaker than it did last game, and Brighton are very competitive in the midfield. They certainly are, my friends. What roast are you having? Not having a roast today, mate. Not having a roast today. Mrs. Budden and younger Budden, they are off to the Jingle Bell Ball at the O2. So home alone. So with you guys. So Anton will be doing the watch along. I'll come back for the highlight show, and then probably have a pizza or something for dinner tonight. How exciting! On my own. While they're dancing to Kylie Minogue and various others. David looks like a genuine difference maker. I think he is, mate. He's got all the bits. He's got all the bits to be a difference maker. He's in he's in a purple patch at the moment at Union Saint-Gilles. We know the Belgian Pro League is an area we're looking at. There's some really good players there who are a little bit cheaper. And yeah, hope to see that happens. Sorry to swear, but Millwall are having a good stab at joining the Premier League. Well, they had a good jab, full stop. If anyone saw him yesterday versus Bristol City and all kicking off after the game, absolutely awful. It always wasn't. It was quite interesting, quite funny watching, to be honest. But because it's not your club, so it's like you can laugh at everyone else's club. But yeah, that was a strange one. We just got half an hour until kickoff. Based on what you've seen in terms of the team, and I'll put the full squad up. Let's get your match predictions. Let's get your team predictions in there in terms of the scores. What do you think? What's the score going to be? Are we going to have another Desmond? Are we going to have a 1-1? We do tend to like a draw against Brighton. I think I'm going to go for I fancy a point. I fancy a point. I'd like 3, like we all would, and 3 would obviously get us out of the bottom 3. But I think a point would be doable. I think I can see us getting a point. You know, as I said, there's the Brighton side. You know, I mean they've got one of the top goal scorers in the Premier League this season so far, Danny Welbeck. Minter's their top assister. He's there. Yeah, I do like the way they set up their lineup pictures. I like them. I wish we did something a bit more creative than just putting just the letters. I don't like. I just want, quite like it. Let's have a look. It's got no excuses, as I've seen this team. Don't like to predict without seeing it. 1-1. 2-1 win for us as Mandy, Bone on form. I mean, let's be honest. You got to think. I think on Thursday that was Bowen's best performance for a long time. It was a bit like the old Bowen, which was typical. We just literally we'd done a show about writing him off, and I thought he was really good. He was finding, he wasn't stuck on that right-hand side all the time. He was drifting in, picking the ball up, making a bit of a nuisance himself everywhere, and I really enjoyed that. Phil's going for a 3-0 loss. Let's see what he done there, Phil. I see the Seagulls crapping all over us as Peter. Very good. The Mexican duo, Juan. Very good, Frog. Yeah, I think a 1-1. I fancy a 1-1. Probably us to go down 1-0 and then come back, most likely. But no, I think that's probably right. Let's go for a 1-1, I reckon. I reckon a 1-1. You never, but again, the thing with West Ham is, and we say it 1,000,001 times, you never know with West Ham, innit? I didn't think we'd have got that, and again, I was really, and I got called out a little bit, saying, you just going back into, your shell like you did with Moyes and the tactics. But I thought for once we had a bit of fight about us, on Thursday. There was a bit of fight. There was a bit of grit. There's a bit of nastiness. There's a bit of, we wanted to win the ball in the midfield rather than just sort of be flaky. I really thought we had a decent, it was a decent team performance. We should have nicked it at the end. We should have nicked it. Against the Man United side who have been sort of in and out in form. And to come back with that performance after the shambles that was the Liverpool game, for me, was a bit stronger. But we'll see. Gaz has gone for a 2-1. We have got Alf on my head, son. What the bugger and arse is that line up indeed? Exactly. Well, it is English. It's, the bugger and arse, it's a very English way of describing it, in all honesty, I would suggest. Anyone interested? Nala Norris is now 6th. He got his tyres and he's coming back up now, so it's all right. Your boxing, did he use boxing picks? I didn't see Alf's boxing picks. We'll get his take on Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua later. Pack and Rod. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. All three of them. Well, we knew, but basically what, to be honest, Nez pretty much said, that Paqueta was going to start. But, also, Paul, Somerville back in the side, which is nice. Kilman, again, that was a strange one. We've been playing particularly, you played a back 4 against Man United, and then we go to Brighton and play back 3. And I think maybe with it, some of it is countering what the opposition do as well. I get that. But it was a real step change, And, just really strong. Just don't get it. They were terrible. Okay. Some of it makes sense, but some I'd fits, shall we say? I'd fitties. I don't know what you're trying to say, mate. I'll be honest. I still understand it. And again, I think I would assume there would be some if not pre-match, post-game, some questions about that as well. But yeah, also I thought I'd show you my new jumper for today. Nuno Espirito Santa. There we go. Got it on. Christmas Nuno jumper. Pull your finger out, Paqueta. Don't care. Don't get set off growing like a little boy. Like an adult professional. Oddity is very good. And he's on your keyboard. Well done. You're on a computer. At least the bench is better today. It is better. The bench is, well, not better. I think it's a bit more... it depends how you look at it. People quite liked the bench last week. It's full of academy players, though, and he gave a couple of them a bit of a run out. But you've got here on the bench, Maximilian, you've got 𝗪𝗪𝗦𝗧 𝗛𝗪𝗏𝗘, you've got 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗘𝗧, you've got Callum Wilson, 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗘𝗪𝗪, 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 Magassa, you've got Thomas Souček, Freddie Potts, Andy Irvine, and Ezra Mayes. They're on the bench. So, yeah, you've got a few midfielders, a few strikers, which is nice for a change. You've got sort of a utility player in 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗑defensive midfielders, maybe slightly more attacking midfielders, so to speak. And you've got a youngster on the bench for the Bants. For Ezra, who for me is one of the ones who you should be seeing a lot more of coming in soon. Somerville will need him in there today. I don't. Paqueta, there we go, taking it. Why am I responding so well? Oh, I don't know. Oh, gold. It's all bloody thing going weird today. Take it. He is playing Somerville. He's hoping he'll run away with the ball on the wing. Well, I mean, to be honest, you got to think that side is pretty much set up to hit people on their counter attack. You've got, at times I think you'll actually see Paqueta drop into a 10 and almost play two up front of Bowen and Somerville, but in the defensive perspective. So they'll be on the halfway line and then balls over the top and hoping they'll run onto them, which, don't forget that pass, although what's his face? Although Paqueta hasn't had a Premier League assist since 2004, March 2004, he did put that ball through to Bowen, wasn't it? And that's clearly sort of the tactic there. Bench is better. Starting lineup is worse. Thank you for my jumper, indeed. Well, Mandy, hopefully you watch the West Ham Network's Academy show every Monday, 6 p.m. UK time. The only West Ham YouTube channel out there to do a show just on the Academy. Ezra's a centre-half, left-sided centre-half. Sorry, I'm not interacting much. Packing up my house to move. Good luck. It is a bit laggy, but I think that is our system we're using. Does seem a little bit laggy today, so I do apologise, Mandy. It's a little bit laggy. I don't know why. I would have played Potts for sure. Maybe he gets subbed on later. Well, he's not a sub; he's a finisher. So he'll be finishing the game, I would assume. And so maybe too with Magassa, after his man of the match performance last week, to then be dropped, put on the bench. For me, that shows there must be a fitness issue, because you'd keep players, if they're playing well, you keep that momentum going, particularly young lads. He's only young, 21, 21, isn't he? So for me, they're very much, it must be a knock. It must be. Have they been practicing putting the ball in the net during training? How do I know, Peter? I would assume so, although it's been a quick turnaround. Obviously, we played Man United on Thursday and then Brighton today. I know it's a quick turnaround for everyone, but still, it's very much to be fine. Could Mayer stand? No. Well, I would. Ezra's a centre half. He's not a. What's the word? A wing back. No. He would cover if Kilman got injured, for example, in this setup. For me, come the AFCONs, you've got Kyle Walker-Peters, and we do have Ollie Scholes, but for me, Ollie is very much still not there. He's not fit yet. And I hope they're looking at alternatives. For me, one of the alternatives is Amiki Adiadi, left wing back, plays for the under-21s, fastest player in the club. He always plays better, it seems, when they play like the National League and like the Trophy and those games where they're playing sort of senior opposition. Wrong team out, Russ. It is, yeah. It is the wrong team, mate. I don't agree with that, to be honest. I don't agree with Rodriguez and stuff like that. But again, we don't know what exactly is these reasonings behind it. You're right. I mean, Daniel's put a thing about no recognised striker. Totally agree. Surely Füllkrug will be fit. If he's fit, if he's been on the bench, then yeah. But I don't know. That's Christmas, mate. That's Christmas over late. That's 24th of Christmas Eve, isn't it? Although saying that, I have wrapped all my presents. Did them yesterday. Just saying, I had a couple of hours spare. All wrapped under the tree. Fantastica. Then old age, if you're good enough for the bench, you're good enough to start. Old adage, yeah, possibly. I think a lot of time, although we say that, and I totally agree with that, Alf, I think a lot of the time they put on the bench just for the sake of it, or just for the worst possible. If something happens, then we can. Because for me, Ezra's not getting any game time. Ezra ain't going to get on. He'll probably be the third choice centre half to come on, because Kyle Walker-Peters will. If one thing adds to the centre halves, Kyle Walker-Peters goes into the fullback position, and then Todibo moves across, or someone moves across to cover that issue. Souček comes in as a backup, and then probably Ezra. For me, I would have. I think Ezra's going to be an absolute superstar for us as well as Edris. But I think I'm going to take these off. I don't need them for a minute because he's not on yet. I think for me, I would have put on Callum Marshall just to give you something different. Füllkrug and Wilson are very similar players in terms of what they do. They're both immobile centre forwards, old school centre forwards, where at least Callum would come on and do something a bit different. He'd offer you something a little bit different. With no recognised striker, and I presume we're parking the bus, taking up pressure. Yes, that's what I think. And Moyes made a career of it, West Ham, in like that, in all honesty. Why is the Argentinian idiot starting? Je ne sais pas. Je ne comprends pas. This is defensive with Miminal forward linked to front three. Yeah, and I think it's going to be, for me, those balls over the top, chasing, or soaking up on the right-hand side, diag over to Diouf, and then linking up with Somerville and vice versa, soaking up the pressure on the left, diag to Bowen and Wan-Bissaka. I would assume, personally, I could see Paqueta probably dropping into more of Bowen's position and Bowen being pushed up a little bit more up front. I could see that happening, and a combination. But Paqueta will be our out ball, so to speak, which worries me. But here we go. Have you seen the Spurs kid win? Apparently so. We are apparently so. Yep. We are. We'll talk about that tomorrow, actually, on the Academy show. But according to reports, West Ham have got a march on Spurs for one of their youngsters, who's a bit of a whiz. And again, that was a Mark Noble deal. Apparently, he got involved and pushed for that young lad who is called. Got it written down here. He's called. Where's it gone? Frankie Day. So yeah, it could be another one we've pinched from Spurs there. Would you welcome back Lingard? No. That ship has well soon. It's more like to be Cat or Scars in for Diouf, in my opinion. Yeah, but what happens about Wan-Bissaka? That's the issue. That's the issue, Budge. Is what happens with Wan-Bissaka? We're going to lose Wan-Bissaka and we're going to be losing Diouf next. After the Villa game, what happens? Who comes in if Ollie's not fit, which could happen. He's had a shoulder surgery. He's not going to be due back until I think it's the game after Villa that he's earmarked to go back through, but he might not be back by then. What happens? What do? Do you play Somerville left wing back? Not right wing back, but left wing back. Possibly, and that could maybe free up a position to play all five. Then you, if that happened, then you could play Fernandez, Potts, and you could play Fernandez, Potts, and Magassa. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Mavropanos or Todibo. Right? Would you want that though? Would you want that? Would you rather KWP right wing back, say, and Somerville left wing back, or KWP left wing back and Todibo right wing back? I know what I'd prefer, in my opinion. Malacia for 5 minutes. Well, yeah, but then that thing is, the trouble is we can't buy him to the 1st of January. So by then you've played probably about 4 or 5 games without, or at least 3 games. You'll play the 20th is the 27th, and the 3 games since then. So yeah. And actually, speaking of that, then you've got the FA Cup draw, which will be on Monday. The FA Cup 3rd round proper draw will be on Monday. Tommy B's in the house. Tom, I've just realised, I'll text you. Just realised about next Friday. I don't think I can do next Sunday. We got Villa, and I completely forgot they changed it. So I'll put it on our group chat. We go. Don't want to see someone wing back if that is what caused him. Well, I mean, the fact he played, he got injured, not necessarily the position. I think we need to have a look at what happens. You know, I don't think it slightly worries me that we haven't got any cover. And at the moment, yes, they can play. You know, you've got KWP and Ollie, say if they're both fit. One of them gets a knock, we're fucked again. So we need at least another option underneath them. And if it is maybe putting in some of it as the backup choice, or it is, I don't know, bringing up someone like Ryan Batcham from the under 21s. I mean, he's a bit of a bit of a utility player. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Some can't defend. I'm sorry, this has been very laggy today. I don't know why. It's time to put your money where your mouth is, Sullivan. Yeah, we're playing Villa, aren't we, on Sunday? I didn't realise it got changed, and it's the Billy Bonds game, so we can't miss it, can we? So I'll put it in the group chat. I'll put it. It might have to be Saturday. Might have to do so on Saturday instead. Can't afford an FA Cup run when we are in this relegation battle. Well, by then, Peter, we might not be in relegation battle. By then, we could win every game. We could be mid-table by then. Innit? Mid-table. Having a laugh. Could be laughing about all these issues that we had before. Anyone interested? Piastri is leading the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Which Simon's at, Tom? Fucking hell. With Dubai Button. You all know Dubai Button. With Verstappen second, Norris third. So if it stands like that, Norris is the champione. Agreed. Could have avoided all this. Should have sat Potter by the last season. Well, originally, if that was the plan, then that would have been the case, wasn't it? Because originally they offered him just the 6-month deal, and he didn't want to take it, so they'd offered him the 2.5-year deal. Be like this to win the FA Cup and go down. Well, don't forget, last time we won the FA Cup, we're in the 2nd division. So when we played Arsenal, so anything's possible, my friend. As we know when it comes to West Ham. If you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe, and don't forget we've got loads of content coming up. Obviously, it's the world famous Academy show. That'll be tomorrow, and we'll have the breakdown, all that type of stuff, as well as got some very good My Hammers 11s coming out with some ex-players. A very good ex-player coming up soon. Trying to get it all booked in before Christmas. But, yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. It should be a good one. It should be good, my friends. Let me just close some of these windows down, make things a bit easier. Close that down. Just over 10 minutes to go. Hey, Ollie says hello. Ollie. I won't see other stuff. Ollie. Hello, Oliver. So Ollie is my nephew, who's another one who's been sadly, well, he's has to be a West Ham fan, really, to be in all honesty. But yeah, good old Ollie. Could play Magassa. You're totally right. Magassa could play in a back 5. He can play centre half. In fact, he did play centre half. My internet's gone it used to be like a gig. It's 390 at the moment. What's going on? Yes, you're right. Magassa can play there as well. Budgie's going for a 2-1. Tom, what's Ollie going for? What's Ollie's prediction today? I'm making this a new section of the show. What is Ollie's prediction? Let me know what he says. Is Ivy there? Ivy who? What are we on about? I'll tell you also is at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Matt Jarvis. Matt Jarvis is at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Because I've told him to keep an eye out for my brother. It'd be very funny if they met each other. Very strange. Right, we have got 11 minutes to go. As Anton's going to be doing the watch along, he's getting himself ready. I can see in the green room, getting himself ready for that. And I 6-7 has to be. Of course it is. That means a West Ham victory. 6-7. Bless him. Love him. Holly and the Eye. Oh, very good. Very good. Very good, Peter. You're full of them. It's like Peter has swallowed a box of Christmas crackers today. Holly and the Ivy. There we go. Very good. It's the left side I worry about. I totally agree with you. Need Ollie Scars, not your nephew. Yeah, to hit the ground running. But again, he's just come back from a shoulder surgery, collarbone surgery. So, always it seems when people have injuries, they do get knocked straight away. That's what worries me. Rodriguez and Paqueta as a 9. I'm not even bothering watching this. Just watch Archie instead, Reg. And hang around afterwards at half time because we give stuff away. We have got a signed Dean Ashton poster. We've also got a signed Bobby Zamora and Mark Noble picture. We've also got the raffle prize as well. Have I got that in there? Oh, look at that fucking idiot in the big there. We've also got the raffle for the Julian Dix picture, Julian Dix shirt. That's in the chat. What is? Oh, I don't want to bring him on. See, Anton, right? He's always shouting, bring me on, because see, he doesn't know what he's doing. He don't know what he's doing, and he just go away. He doesn't know what he's doing. Look, he's fucked it up. He's absolutely fucked it up. Just give me 2 seconds, will ya? I'll do this, I'll do that, and I'll do that, and I'll bring you on. Wait, where have you gone? You've disappeared now. Let's remove him. Oh, he's such an idiot. So he comes on, right? He says, "Oh, can you do it?" Yeah, I'll do the first bit. Not a problem at all. Don't mind doing the first bit at all. And then he's like, "Okay, I'll come in." What have we got here? We are so close to winning their last season. Yeah, 3-2 last season. Right. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and bring him in again. But let's see if I can do this like this. And he's such a fucking idiot. He really is. He's such an idiot. Why is it he turned himself off? What did you turn yourself off for?
You fucked up.
You fucked up. Where have you gone? I don't know where you've gone. Anyway, I don't know where he's gone. I'll figure it out. I said, well, we can do. Oh, stop pressing the button.
Is it not? Is it that? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Why am I not on the stream?
I can't see you, dickhead. There we go. Where have you disappeared to? I don't know. Just take him off. And what we'll do is, he's disappeared now. Oh, that's brilliant now. And he's buggered up all my stuff. Anyway, he does budgie because the trouble is, right? What happens is we do it's slightly different, so he has to. So I've got to bring him in, otherwise it doesn't work. Right. Can you hear me now? I can see you, dickhead. That's a very big score. Right, what we'll do is I've got an idea. Let's just do this, right? Let's bring him in and bring him in. There he is. Like now, then if we do this, wait, stay there. Bear with. Now where's he gone? He's disappeared. That's really weird. Anyway, we'll do this for a minute and I'll take that off. We'll move. It's just we'll come for a chat.
Why is that
first.
doing
Hello.
that? That's weird.
Yeah.
All right, son. Audience. I've got a new setup. You won't see it, but instead of me watching the game like this and my neck's always sore, it's now in front of me. I'm like, yes.
Great. Still ain't got the
What's going on with the team?
Oh,
Someone explain to me.
In Nuno we trust.
Listen, 7 minutes till kickoff. Go and check out IP Vanish. Go and get it. 83% off. Click on or do the thing with the QR code or the link in the description. IP Vanish. Get yourself in there.
So
Yes.
Happy customer down there. Happy customer.
Good man, Tommy boy.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? He's gone for a strange lineup. I don't think any of us thought we knew what it was going to be. Completely different to what we thought it was going to be.
Alex made a valid point, though. I mean, well, obviously it's a valid point. I want to be proven wrong. We need to be proven wrong with this one, to be honest with you, because I have no idea what is going on. You know, I can understand the 5. I think it's probably the inclusion of Fernandes. For me, I don't understand the Mayasa coming out at all. I don't understand the Potts coming out at all, because Russ, for one thing, we've realised supporting West Ham is that we lack consistency so badly that I feel like the comments of going, you're trying to manage a squad because you've got so many games, but we are at the business end of the table. We need to get results. So if this pays off, then so be it. But I don't understand when you lack consistency in team selection. You lack, it just, to me, it doesn't add up, and that's why every West Ham fan, I believe, is going, huh, what? Like, we're getting there now. I don't know what happened. There we are. We're back.
No, wait, come on. I've got it. I've figured it out. There we go.
So I don't know. I'm baffled. I want to be proven wrong. I'm baffled. I'm delighted to see Somerville. That's a good move. So Paquetá's back, obviously, of course. I think for me, Potts and Mayasa, I don't know, Russ. Like, Kilman's not played.
I think one of I think one. I said Mayasa, for me. He only played 90 minutes. That's the first time he's played 90 minutes. So there might be an issue there, maybe, in terms of fitness, and you don't know. Maybe Potts got a slight knock as well. We don't know, do we? We don't.
But
know
see, the thing is, though, like, see if you've got a knock, though.
Yeah,
this is some
weird.
Can you not hear me? No. Hello.
Yeah,
Oh, you can hear me.
I can hear.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
But see if they've got a knock. What, like, if you've got a knock, then why on the bench?
Or maybe he's got, but maybe maybe he's trusting his squad, and B, you know, it's again, I always like, what was it, Arteta calls them finishers now, and having someone like Potts and Mayasa as a finisher, and you know, would kind of make sense if you're trying to tie a game up, and you need some energy to bring on. You know, we know, or it's going to be they want to keep it 0-0 at half time and then go for it second half. I don't know.
I want to be proven wrong. I think we all want to be proven wrong, but I think the consistency is the concern for me, really. I think West Ham work well with a bit of consistency, and what I don't want to happen is when you're feeling good and you're feeling great and you've come off a wonderful game like Mayasa did, and he was only really allowed to do that because Potts allowed him to do that, to suddenly being sitting on the bench. And I'm not fearing that their position in the team is gone. I don't mean it like that. I just think that I just hope that Nuno's not biting himself in the arse from trying to prove that we are a squad. That's the problem that I would be worried about. I really hope that we've learned enough from Nuno to fully understand that he is a manager that does what he wants and doesn't fall into type. And for me, I can't help but think this is falling into type rather than doing what he feels is right. And I really want to be proven wrong. And I'm going to be positive. I'm going to keep that positive mindset for this game today, because we need to have that positive mindset for the game today. Kilman needs to step up. Mavropanos has. Todibo has, as we know. Areola has, with an abundance. We need to make sure Diouf, coming to Brighton. Listen, we need to get at this team. Like, I fear Russ sitting back against Brighton today is not going to be a good option for us. But if we can kind of define something similar to what we did against Manchester United and create more opportunities, then the thing's there. I don't know. Maybe Wilson might work as the kind of coming off the bench player, giving us that drive at the end.
We played Thursday. He played 90 minutes. I don't know when the last time he played 90 minutes was.
Yeah.
Ever. It must be for a season, 18 months probably, and he played the full 90. And I mean, I think Damien made a point in the chat. Mayasa looked completely gassed on Thursday.
Mayasa looked gassed.
But
no wonder though. But I even said it after the Manchester United game. If that's Mayasa at 100%, I would take Mayasa at 75%.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Because he played that good. And he did look gassed. But then again, actually, at the end, it wasn't in the fact he was gassed. Did not pull up a little bit of cramp, the more I think about it.
He did have cramp at the end.
Right at the end.
And I thought, I had a slight in the back of my mind that Bowie might not have played today because he went down a couple of times on Thursday as well. Do you remember?
Yeah, but mate, he was
doing that hobble.
He's a machine, isn't he? He's a machine. However, if you listen to Luke, then you've got to bench him and put 𝗪𝗓𝗓𝗪 on.
Yeah, he's not even in the squad. So
he's not even in the squad anymore.
Shows what he knows.
That's in reference. No, it's good. It's good banter, though, isn't it? It's good banter. And we always. It's funny. I said to everyone last week as well. I said whenever we do like opinion pieces on social media, we always say sign it off with your name. If it's an opinion piece, sign it off with your name because everyone's entitled to their opinion. But everyone now in the whole world I think that post got something like 400,000 reach, and everyone thinks that the West Ham Network think that. I was like, look, no. So if anyone hasn't seen it, it was like a tweet and a Facebook post. Actually, I think it went over that between the two sites. I think it went to something like 700,000 people or whatever reach. And Luke had made a post, and it was a good post, like to put out. It was an opinion, and he felt raw at the time, and it was stating why he thinks that Bowen should be benched and 𝗪𝗓𝗪 should be in his place. In particular, it was more about Bowen being benched more than 𝗪𝗓𝗪, but at the end he just threw in the spanner in the works and went, 𝗪𝗓𝗪 should start over Bowen, and it just went viral. And it was quite interesting because I wouldn't have said everyone was fully in agreement or disagreement with Luke. It was definitely edging on the higher side of people disagreeing.
And it's funny.
With him,
I mean, Statman Bench is coming, and me and Ben did a video on we recorded it like before the Man United game, talking about Bowen and and his lack of how the captaincy is affecting him and all the stats behind it. And then he probably had his best game this season against Man United.
Yeah.
So it always happens, but the sentiment was still there in terms of he's on his points basis. It wasn't really doing what he could. Right.
Russ is back at half time. I'll see you there. Russ, you do the setup and I'll get ourselves ready to rock and roll.
Leave it with me.
Let's see if you do it properly.
Wait.
Yeah, he's had a nightmare. Look at that. Where's the transitions, Russ? Right, listen, welcome back to the West Ham Network. Anton here giving you today's Matchday Live commentary. The game has kicked off. I will probably have an ever so slight delay compared to what you're watching. You're more than welcome to press pause and have my commentary alongside the game. I will try my best to come into the chat and engage. However, I'm just giving you the heads up. I do like to enjoy the game, and therefore I don't want to be told what's happening in the game before I watch it. So I'll come in when I know there's an opportunity and say it to you as well. If you want to watch the game, something you could do is check out ipvanish using the description in the link in the description, or hover your phone over the QR code which is kicking around at the bottom side for 83% off. You'll also be able to potentially, if you're on holiday and you want to see the game, you can download the VPN and that will help you with all that situation as well. But I'll give you the running commentary. The game has kicked off, like I said, as 𝗪𝗪 tries to clear the ball for West Ham. The ball goes out for a West Ham throw in deep in our half. If you're new around here, come and hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, please leave a comment. And in actual fact, as we get going, I'm going to ask you right now to hit the thumbs up. If you are watching us right now on YouTube, I want you to hit that thumbs up. Currently, I'll tell you what we're on just now. As West Ham come on the attack, referee's blowing the whistle, and we currently have a free kick to Brighton here just now. So currently, let me tell you now where we're at. We are currently at 185 thumbs up, 186. Hit those thumbs up for me and let me know that you are watching as well, please. Anyway, Brighton have got the ball. Brighton have got the ball down the left-hand side. Let me just get this up and running because I need to get... Brighton have got the ball through the back line. It's a foul deep in the West Ham half. Somerville's gone over to the referee, and it looks like it's gone. Is it gone a kind of 50-50? What is that there? Oh, he's given a free kick. Rodriguez has gone down. It actually looks like when Somerville's brought the player down, he's been nudged into Rodriguez. And I don't know if Rodriguez's ankles. He's holding his ankle. I don't know if he's still down on the field or not. No, he's back up. He's back up. Yeah, he's back up. Van Heck over the ball for a free kick. Plays the ball back. Goes all the way back to the keeper for 𝗪𝗔𝗠. I'm going to try my best to pronounce the names. Ball sped over to the left-hand side as Brighton come down the attack. Ball's played back into Dunk, captain of Brighton. Back to the keeper, 𝗪𝗪𝗠. 𝗪𝗪𝗠 spaces the ball over to the right-hand side to 𝗪𝗧. 𝗪𝗧 drives down the right-hand side for Brighton, unchallenged, unmarked. Ball through the middle. Skips by one player. 𝗪𝗪𝗑. Ball over to Mente. Mente's got the ball for Brighton. He plays the ball all the way back to Van Heckel. Ball left-hand side. De Krupa. De Kuiper, I should say. Ball in with Gomez. Gomez in the middle of the park. What's he going to do here? He plays the ball neatly into 𝗪𝗪𝗑, who plays the ball out to the left-hand side. Ball in the box, into the mix. Cleared from Todibo from West Ham. Ball out, and it's a Brighton throw-in in the West Ham half. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Please leave a comment. Rodriguez is slow, you can say that. Saying that having Fernandes next to Guido might actually help him. Let's see, West Ham drive out from the right-hand side. 𝗪𝗏𝗧 drops in, collects it. Bowen neatly into Somerville. Somerville skips by one player. He looks like he's fouled. Referee has blown up and given West Ham a free kick in the middle of the park. Right, so we're on 186 likes. Let me see what the thumbs up are on the YouTube show. 191. I want more than that. We can definitely get 200. So if you're watching right now on YouTube, hit the thumbs up, please. It really does help our algorithm, pushes our channel wherever people need to be. If you're watching on X, make sure you come across to the West Ham Network YouTube channel and give us your support here. 𝗪𝗪𝗧 on the ball, plays the ball forward for Bowen. He's tried to skip by one play, does skip by two, but then he's met with a Brighton defender as West Ham regain possession again. We recycle the ball. Wan-Bissaka on the halfway line down the right-hand side, drives forward, skips by two players, finds 𝗪𝗏𝗧. Ball into the path of Fernandes. Fernandes plays the ball over to Rodriguez. He drives forward down the left-hand side, sprays the ball over to Diouf. Ball's back with Rodriguez. He's fouled, but West Ham do come out with the ball, and 𝗪𝗏𝗧 drives in, drives. Ball into Bowen. Tries a 1-2 with 𝗪𝗏𝗧, but he can't, and it's intercepted from Welbeck. But West Ham do regain possession again from Fernandes. That was brilliant from him. Really, really good. Kilman, 𝗪𝗪𝗧, back into Fernandes. Fernandes sees 𝗪𝗏𝗧. Tries a ball through for Bowen, gets it there. Bowen back to Fernandes. Bowen back to 𝗪𝗏𝗧, sorry, Fernandes. Plays the ball back into the halfway line to Todibo on the left-hand side. Todibo holds on to it. He plays the ball over to Diouf. Diouf tries to skip the ball around the Brighton player. Takes a deflection off Diouf. Goes out for a throw into Brighton. Does anyone know why Rodriguez is starting? Your good is as guess as ours, my friend. 5.5 minutes gone. Brighton 0. West Ham 0. 𝗪𝗏𝗧, Diouf into Bowen. Bowen's fouled. Referee doesn't blow it up though. Dunk comes out with the ball. Ball in the middle. Jorginho, ball out right. For Mente to collect. He drives into his right hand side, crosses it back post. It's really big ball over. It's on the edge of the 18 though, and as they recycle the ball. 𝗪𝗪𝗑 punts the ball infield. Todibo heads it clear. 𝗪𝗪𝗧 does the second header. Wan-Bissaka chests the ball down, goes to the corner flag. He clears upfield, straight to the Brighton player though, but Bowen drops in, tries to win it back and can't win that ball the second time. Stand up to him though as Welbeck's got the ball for Brighton. Ball goes out. Oh, Wan-Bissaka's cleared it, and it's going to be a throw-in to Brighton. Right, it's going to be a big throw-in coming in from Brighton now. Kaduglu. I can't pronounce their names. I am terrible. I'm going to absolutely destroy all these players' names. But Brighton have a throw-in deep in the West Ham half. Ball's chucked in. Cleared from Wan-Bissaka. Then Bowen. Bowen's gone down quite heavy. Diouf clears for West Ham again. It's fallen into the path of shot from distance. Goes wide, and it's a West Ham goal kick. Oh, where are we? There we go. Bring that there. We didn't look lost there. Fernandes is great because the manager decided to start him. I keep thinking something's going to click all of a sudden. Go on, Paquetá. Prove me wrong. Go on. Love that. Love that. Love that. Ball forward from West Ham. Handball from the Brighton player. Referee's not blown up though and giving it to West Ham as their keeper has the ball. Sprays the ball over to the left-hand side. 𝗕𝗥𝗜𝗚𝗛𝗧𝗢𝗡. I'm going to see if I can know how to pronounce their names. Ball infield. Gomez has got the ball. Jorginho, sorry. Spray it over to the left-hand side. Diouf does well. Goes into 50-50. The ball recycles back with Brighton. And Mpimpi plays the ball back into the keeper. Dunk's got the ball for Brighton, deep in the Brighton half. Ball's going on the left-hand side. As they travel down the left-hand side, they still got the ball unchallenged. Ball's out on the left for Brighton on the edge of the 18. Ball forwards. Cuts back, tries to find Welbeck. Good clearance, but it's still falling to the Brighton player. Tries to find Welbeck again. Sorry, shot from distance, blocked from West Ham. I'm terrible. It was the ball coming forward for Jorginho. But anyway, Van Hecke for Brighton. He's going to hold on to it. He plays the ball back to Dunk on the halfway line for Brighton. Back with the Brighton keeper. Ball sprayed over to the right-hand side. 𝗪𝗧. Ball in. Jorginho dispossessed from West Ham. Fernandes. Heavy ball from him for Paquetá. Oh, but they've latched onto it on the edge. That's good reading there from 𝗪𝗘𝗦𝗧. Paquetá gets the ball back, and the ball's played out to Wan-Bissaka down the right-hand side. He skips by one player. It's fouled, ref. Referee blows up the whistle. Free kick West Ham. I think he's going to get a yellow card for that Brighton player. And rightly so. Yep. He has. He has. Right. Got nearly 600 people watching live on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up. If you are not already subscribing, there's an opportunity for you to win prizes at halftime. So get on this and start commenting, leave your comments and stay with us. But hit the subscribe button. The key part is to hit the subscribe button. Todibo with the ball. Just on the halfway line for West Ham. Oh, he's giving the ball away wild, but then we've regained possession because their Welbeck couldn't hold on to it. 𝗪𝗘𝗦𝗧 goes for a crossfield pass. For Diouf to chase, ball goes out. Brighton throw in. Todibo nearly gave away a wild pass there. Ten and a half minutes gone. Brighton 0, West Ham 0. Brighton with the throw in. Koeman clears for West Ham up to Somerville. He heads it on to Bowen. Somerville drives infield. It's been cleared from Brighton. I don't know how Brighton have managed to keep that in, but they have. Welbeck plays the ball through the middle to Jorginho. West Ham intercept it with Fernandes, but the ball goes over to the wide left-hand side. Brighton have taken the throw in early. Ball's back with Dunk. Deep in the Brighton half. Van Hecke holds on to it. Brighton drop in. Ball played out to the wide right to 𝗪𝗧. As they drive over the halfway line. There's a run there from Jorginho, but he's not played it. Welbeck drops in deep. He collects it. Rodriguez chases. Doesn't do anything though. He does. Fernandes regains possession for West Ham again from Fernandes. 𝗪𝗘𝗦𝗧 gets himself into a bit of trouble, but does come out of it with Todibo. Todibo plays over to Diouf on the left-hand side. He goes low to Somerville, who drops in deep. Brighton are pressing heavy. Brighton are pressing all over Paquetá. Paquetá loses the ball. Deep in our own half. Welbeck. Defensively, we're doing okay. Midfield-wise, we're not. They are overpowering us left, right and centre. I'll be honest with you, this change in midfield's not working for me, but I don't want to get carried away. It's 12 minutes in. But they're already, because they're playing a high press, they're overruling us and overlapping us. Left, right and centre in the middle of the park. Ball's out wide right. For Brighton, Brighton have got the ball again. Happy to hold on to it because West Ham aren't pressing. They're deep in our half and we're not pressing as Wan-Bissaka now starts to press. We're just holding off. They're about 40, 50 yards out. No one's pressing them. Ball through the middle. Diouf chests the ball into the path of Areola. So defensively, we're looking pretty bang on. Pretty bang on. Dealing with any threat as things stand, but there's only so much pressure you can take. But look, bang, we get the ball with Todibo, and they're pressing us instantly. It's a high press from Brighton. It's a throw into Brighton on the halfway line. Tries to keep it in, but Diouf is there to recycle. Plays the ball back into Todibo, who goes to Areola. It's a high press, man. They're putting the pressure on him straight away. Areola clears. Paquetá holds on to it. Plays really well. Sees a bit of space with Diouf. Tries to get the ball in behind. Oh, Somerville and the keeper. Oh, the keeper comes out and clears. Yep, you can see, you know, Brighton are committing. Holy shit, they're committing. Rodriguez in the middle of the park. Plays the ball into Paquetá. Plays the ball back into Todibo. Mavropanos. Rodriguez. Just on the edge of the centre circle in the West Ham half. Sprays the ball over to Mavropanos. Nothing on. Keelman into Rodriguez. Over the left-hand side to Todibo. Todibo holds on to it. There's nothing on for him. He plays the ball back into Keelman. Now Brighton have brought 5 into our half. Oh, that's fallen into the path of Somerville! Somerville! Oh, it's a fucking save from the keeper. I do not know how he's not put that away. Oh, it was offside anyway. Oh. Oh, it's a legend. Thank you. I've been brought my lunch. Thank you. Offside. Good interception there from Wan-Bissaka. It's a great ball for Bowen. Oh, he can't hold on to it. Brighton on the attack. Ball whipped in. Clear from Keelman. And Wan-Bissaka. Good shadowing that ball there from Fernandes. Paquetá. Great ball from him. Rodriguez. Somerville through the middle. Deep in our half. Space the ball over to Wan-Bissaka. Paquetá. Wan-Bissaka's there with the overlapping run. He gets it. Going to play the ball back into Paquetá. Forward for Bowen. Back to Paquetá. Out right hand side. Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. Back into Fernandes. Great ball from him from the outside of his right foot over to Todibo. Love Fernandes. All over him, man. Back him. Rodriguez. Todibo. Diouf. Rodriguez was just slowing the uptake there for the quick 1-2. Brighton come out with the ball. Jorginho plays the ball up over the top. But defensively, we've dealt with that again. Areola. I think it was an offside anyway. Paquetá for... Tries to thread a ball there for Somerville, but it's too heavy. Do I know what I'm eating for my lunch? Toasted sourdough bread with mashed up banana. Ball over left hand side for Brighton. Brighton still have it. Just on the edge of the 18 at the corner. Threaded through the middle for Welbeck. Holds up. Alright, loses it. Paquetá drives into traffic. Mavropanos. Ball over to Keelman. In the West Ham half. Punts the ball forward for Diouf to chase. Oh, he's headed the ball off the head of the Brighton player Minty, and the ball's gone out for a West Ham throw in. So we want to throw him deep in the on the halfway line, for nothing. Rodriguez comes in, collects it. Finds himself in a gap, but he's fouled. It's a free kick, West Ham. Fernandes over to 𝗪𝗘𝗦𝗧 𝗪𝗪𝗧 Paquetá. Fernandes deep. Plays the ball over to Dribo on the halfway line. Diouf there, collects it. Drives infield, nothing on. Gives it away, but then Rodriguez wins it back. He tries to spray the ball over to the wide right. It's heavy, but Wan-Bissaka can chase it. Can't keep it in, no. I said sourdough, but I really like soda bread also. Brighton have the ball. Deep. Oh, it's great from Fernandes. It's great again. It's just another prime example of what he is capable of doing. He interferes with the opposition play all the time. Gets a touch on the ball. Breaks down their play. He's honestly, he's so good. He is so good. Brighton come on the attack. No, they don't. Ball's back with their defence. Speed over to the left-hand side. Ball forward. Wan-Bissaka intercepts, wins it. Brilliant from Wan-Bissaka. See that shielding that Fernandes does? Oh, unbelievable. The ball kind of goes into no man's land. He shields the ball, he's fouled, and West Ham win a free kick. There's no element of underestimation, like, of what he's doing. He's actually slowly becoming my favourite West Ham player. Not slowly. I don't know what we've done there, but we've lost the ball and Brighton come on the attack. There's an overlapping run down the left-hand side, but the Brighton haven't played it. Ball's over to Weaver. Shot from distance. Few deflections. Todibo's done really well. Todibo has done really well. Ball forward for Somerville. But so many Brighton players on him. If he can get out of there and he can't, no foul. Ball up over the top. I don't know if he was offside, but they're taking a heavy touch anyway. Jorginho, and the balls fell through to Areola, but we need to watch that because there was just a... Oh! He's going to get a yellow card for that. Surely he's gone right in on top of Fernandes. Perfect time for the toilet. But I've had my lunch. I've been to the restroom. Do you know what, Freddie's not a massive fan. He doesn't like bananas. He loves banana bread. I keep saying to him it's made from bananas, but you can't taste them. You tell me how that... And we were actually in... we were in Edinburgh yesterday. And we went out for dinner, and then one of the desserts was like a brownie with like a banana ice cream, but Freddie wouldn't have it. I was like, it's just like banana bread. Oh no, but it was just really weird. Anyway, I don't know how that wasn't a yellow. I don't, who wrote that comment? James, I don't know how that wasn't a yellow. Brighton have got the ball though with Jorginho down the right hand side. quite fancies driving at West Ham, crosses it in early, takes a big deflection off the Brighton player and goes out for a West Ham goal kick. Why is that at an angle? I need to straighten that up a little bit. Come on, you Irons. Come on, West Ham. Ball flicked on from 𝗪𝗪𝗧. Van Heck, ball forward. Jorginho drops in, collects it, plays the ball out to the right-hand side. 𝗪𝗧. Oh, it's given away, though. Somerville's there, so is 𝗪𝗪𝗧. Can he get it? Oh, he got through for Bowen. Bowen's onside. He's on his right foot, though. He's inside the box. Going to switch it to his left. Shoots it early. Big deflection. Corner, West Ham. Good vision between Somerville, 𝗪𝗪𝗧. I thought 𝗪𝗪𝗧 was going to take it too much of a touch, but that's the kind of 𝗪𝗪𝗧 we need. That's the difference. Somerville finds 𝗪𝗪𝗧, and he goes early. It's a great ball from him into the path of Bowen. If it had just been a little bit defer touch, it would probably fallen onto Bowen's left foot. He'd been 1-on-1 with the keeper, but he went onto his right foot, allowed the Brighton defenders to come in. Bowen had a lot of work to do, but we've won a corner. Ball whipped in from Bowen. Low. So shit, I don't know why we're doing them low corners. We've done a load of them against Manchester United. Ball's gone out, and it's a West Ham throw-in. Rodriguez, Bowen. They've won the ball back. I don't know why we're not getting those balls right into the mix with all those players we've got. Those corners, it's so frustrating. We regain possession again, though. Wan-Bissaka hits the referee. And the referee blows up because I think he then brings the ball back into West Ham's possession again, doesn't he? What do you think so far? 25 minutes in, Brighton 0, West Ham 0. Do you think West Ham are actually holding up? I think we're doing okay. I think we're actually doing okay. Todibo, out to Diouf. Back to Todibo on the halfway line of West Ham. Ball back with Keelman. He's going to play over to Mavropanos on the right-hand side. Deep in the West Ham half, though. Ball over to Wan-Bissaka. 𝗪𝗪𝗧's there. Wan-Bissaka makes overlap and run. Wan-Bissaka stops. Doesn't continue the run, and Brighton regain possession, though. Dunks on the ball and plays it back to their keeper. Jorginho. Todibo stepped out. Jorginho. He gets the ball through for Mente. Ball, Minte's driving it there. Jorginho's there. Todibo's come back, though. Crossed in, but Todibo does fair play to Todibo, by the way. So he lost Jorginho deep, like on the halfway line area, but he did do his tracking back, and he won the ball back. He did do really well there, to be honest with you. Fair play to Todibo, son. He kind of gallops, doesn't he? Not small steps, he gallops. Big strides. One corner each. This is Brighton's first corner of the game. 26 minutes in. Ball whipped in from Brighton right onto the back post. Just goes over. It nearly bloody went in. Right, listen, we've got 191 thumbs up on the YouTube. 191 thumbs. 205. Hit those thumbs up if you are watching. Hit those thumbs up, please. It really does help our algorithm, pushes our channel, you name it. Get on it. Ball's falling back in with their keeper. Oh, Brighton still got the ball, though. Play the ball over to Mente on the right-hand side. He's inside the 18-yard box. Tries to go back post. Wan-Bissaka just shields it. Ball goes out, and it's a West Ham goal kick. can't stand dates, but I love sticky toffee pudding, swimming, and hot custard. I think we're all right. You're content so far. Disappointed that didn't score. We should sell Keelman, 𝗕𝗥𝗚𝗪𝗧, possibly even Pat Conjani, make strengthen. 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧 has done really well to win that ball back for West Ham. Fernandes drives infield. Nearly loses it. Well, he skipped by about 3 Brighton players. Sees the gap over there for Diouf to hold on to. Diouf's kept it in. He drives down the left-hand side. Get that whip in. Whip. Oh, he's got. I thought he was going for a shot. It's at the side netting. It's great play from Fernandes again. Brighton with the ball in the edge of centre circle. Dunk sprays it out to left hand side. Brighton have the ball. Oh, Fernandes tries to intercept it. But Brighton still have the ball down the left hand side. West Ham just holding in kind of their defensive line quite well. Sitting deep. 𝗪𝗏𝗧 comes out though. Van Heckel's got the ball. Minty tries to come through, but Minty's recycled the second one. Ball finds its way all the way through to Areola for him to pick up the ball. He rolls it out. 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧. 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧 goes long for Bowen to chase. I think Bowen's going to get there ahead of Dunk, and he has. He's down at the corner flag. He's going to fancy himself against Dunk. Dunk's done well. Dunk has done well defensively there and punted the ball out for a West Ham throw-in. But fair play from 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧 for finding that pass, because Bowen fancies himself. Like you put it away from that defender, then he's going to bring the ball and put West Ham and pile the pressure on instantly. Wan-Bissaka with the ball. Throws the ball into 𝗪𝗏𝗧. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Tries to find the ball through for Fernandes, but we've come out with the ball and 𝗪𝗏𝗧's got it. He sees there for Somerville. Somerville's held on to it. Finds Rodriguez. Fernandes. Finds the gaps. Fernandes again plays the ball over to Todibo. Todibo's going to go to Diouf on the left-hand side. Diouf back into Todibo. Jean-Claire Todibo. Ball back with Areola. Now it's with Maximilian Keelman. Jean-Claire Todibo on the left-hand side. Ball through the middle for Somerville. Skips by one player. Diouf's made the run. Diouf's got the pace and he stayed on side and he's got it. He's going to whip it in. Oh, tell you what. Has he been fouled? No. He's tried to cross that in early. I thought Minty possibly fouled Diouf there as the ball was crossing in. Oh. Goal kick, Brian. Is it a goal kick? Is it a goal kick? Yeah, I think it is. Goal kick. Oh, no, it's not. It's a corner. West Ham got a corner. That took an edge off of... Minty took an edge off that. So fair play to Diouf for that. Ball whipped in. Fernandes. Brighton players down. Diouf, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, I don't even know if the referee knows what he's blowing up for. He just sees a player down and then he blows up the whistle, doesn't he? Sort yourself out! Sort yourself out! Come on, West Ham. Show some balls, not literally. I've got you all talking about food. See if you're new, see if you're watching on YouTube and you fancy commenting, but you've never done it before. Comment. Everyone's friendly. Supposedly. Van Hecke drives the ball forward. Todibo's there. Plays the ball back into Areola. Areola clears for West Ham upfield. 𝗪𝗏𝗧 tries to win the header, but the ball has fallen into place of the Brighton players. Brighton still have the ball. Ball through the middle. Good interception there from 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧, but it's back with the Brighton players through the middle. Ball with Minty down the right-hand side. Diouf is staying with him. Quite an interesting challenge there. Ball crossed in, back post. Really heavy, but Brighton do recycle with the second ball. Fernandes is putting a bit of pressure on. Brighton still have it. It's down the left-hand side, deep in the West Ham half. feel like there's a cross coming in soon. Dunk's got the ball, but 40 yards out from goal. Van Hecke. West Ham start to press. Ball over on the left-hand side for Brighton. Again, back over there on the left-hand side. Ball whipped in to the mix. Ah, shit! Oh! Just kind of trickles by the ball. The run, late run coming in from the Brighton player. It's one of those ones that he breaks the offside trap. Areola's going to come out. If he gets a nudge on it, bang, it's a goal. Let me see. Ah, it was. He was onside as well. He just gets slightly in front of Todibo there as he makes that run. It's a great ball. It's a perfect... Oh, my God. It's one of those ones, isn't it? Lucky. Okay. Somerville's fouled. Referee does not blow up for that. Somerville's raging. Don't stop, though. Go! Van Hecke comes. Ball down the right-hand side for Brighton. They see the run out and around. Minty. Diaz watched that well. Intercepted the ball. Ball's go out for a Brighton corner. Big backswing at back post. So confused at where that ball's landed, but Brighton still have the ball. Right, it's been blown out anyway. See the types of corners that the Brighton just done there, like they put it right on the back post, right on top of the keeper. The keeper's always going to stand central in that. For him to get to the back post is always going to be difficult. And rather than trying to go at the front post low and not even beating the first man, which is where our corners seem to go. So they've created something from nothing from that. It's a West Ham ball anyway, but... Gaza, that's very kind of you, my friend. Gaza has gifted 5 West Ham Network memberships. Very kind of you, geez. Thank you very much. Rodriguez, Fernandez, neat 1-2 with Rodriguez. He drives it infield over the centre circle, space the ball over right hand side to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, ball forward, clear, big clearance from Brighton. It's fallen back in with Areola. Mavropanos, Rodriguez, Fernandez, ball up over the top for Wan-Bissaka. It's a good ball, by the way. It puts Brighton under pressure. Ball goes out and it's a Brighton goal kick. Van Hecke, ball over right hand side. Brighton come down. Minty, Diaz there. Fancy, it's a good little battle between the two of them. Ball whipped in. Cleared from 𝗕𝗥𝗓𝗓. Back with Brighton now as they kind of get a bit more pressure coming in at West Ham. Mavropanos committed. Ball crossed in. Welbeck's there. West Ham can't get rid of it. Oh, he's fouled. Free kick West Ham in our own penalty box. Rodriguez is brought down from Danny Welbeck. Difficult for 2 young players to recover so quickly is what the commentator said. It's completely bullshit. Paquetá does really well to bring that ball down, space the ball over to the left hand side for Somerville, but he can't keep the ball in. Brighton have the ball with their keeper. Paquetá's pressuring. Dunk It's deep in the 18-yard box of the Brighton as they want to play the ball out from the back. Van Heckel sprays the ball over the left-hand side. He's got time on the ball, unmarked, unchallenged. He drives forward down that left-hand side, still unchallenged. Van Heckel, the centre-back, is now playing in a kind of central midfield role. I don't know who that tackle is. Is that from Rodriguez? Fair play, Rodriguez. He's done enough to come in there and intercept that shot. Todibo drives out. He plays the ball forward, and Todibo's made the overlapping run. He's got it again from Somerville. Oh, it's a great ball from him into Bowen in the middle of the park. Play it outright. He has. Stavropoulos on the halfway line. He plays the ball over to Wan-Bissaka. Bowen comes over to support, but Wan-Bissaka still got it. Cuts infield. Plays the ball back into Paquetá. Paquetá's going to shoot from distance. Oh, it's a save from the keeper. Bowen. Bowen goes low. Duncan intercepts. Fair play to Paquetá. I think he's seen the weather and thinks, if I hit a low shot here and it skims off the ground, it'll put the keeper under pressure. Fernandes is just unbelievable from Fernandes. It's unbelievable football again to win the ball back for West Ham on the touchline. Rodriguez plays the ball back to Fernandes in the middle of the park. Rodriguez looks like he's struggling, but he's still got Todibo. Plays the ball over to Diouf. Todibo makes the overlapping run. He gets it. He's playing as a centre forward now. Skips by one player. He's fell. Rath! Good interception there from Fernandes again. Ball forward. Brighton have got the ball. Ball out on the right-hand side for Brighton as they travel down through the middle there. Tries to do the overlapping run. Todibo's done really well. But Minty has done well to kind of get around Todibo to win that ball back down in the corner flag as Brighton come back again. They have the ball down the right-hand side. It's good. It's fine. It's gone to no one. Rodriguez recycles for West Ham. He drives into traffic and he's just giving the ball straight to Brighton for no reason at all. He's trying like an outside of his right foot pass as Brighton have the ball on the edge of the 18. Ball whipped in, cleared from Kilman. It's fallen to them on the edge. Rosed shot from distance. West Ham again ball. See, Rodriguez is doing some okay things, right? But it's a little bit like Paquetá in the final third. When you want that ball to be threaded through, sometimes, and Paquetá's doing better at that today, but Rodriguez is not doing well with the final third in our own half. Not the final third, but like when he has one extra touch too much. It's a great shot from Paquetá. It's a good save from the Brighton keeper. Ball punted forwards. Paquetá tries to recycle. He wins it back for Somerville. Somerville's through. Somerville shoots up. Just goes wide. Oh. Oh. Hi mate, how you doing? Good man, thank you very much. Cheers mate. Oh, Somerville. Ball from Minty, cleared from Stavropoulos. Fernandes goes down, referee, is he blowing up? He is. Just have to say to you guys, Fernandes has been phenomenal. Phenomenal. Let me just where is he? I don't want him. I don't want him. Where is he? No, who am I bringing up? Somerville's down. Oh no, he's not down. Fuck, ignore me. Accurate passes in this game so far, right? Accurate passes from Fernandes, 91%. In the opposition half, 93%. In our own half, 86%. Long balls accuracy, 67% in this game. He's touched the ball 39 times. He's been successful in 100% of his dribbles as Brighton come on the counter down that left-hand side. Ball whipped into the box. There's two people overlapping. That's a good interception there from West Ham. Diouf and Todibo celebrating the block like we've just won the bloody FA Cup final. But the West Ham fans are there as well. It's good though from them. Good from them. He's been fouled 3 times. He's won 75% of his tackles. He's made 2 interceptions. He's had 1 block shot and he's had 5 recoveries. And guess, are you ready for this stat? He's had 11 ground duels, and he's won 11 of them. 100% on his ground duels. 100% on his ground duels. Next level shit. Ball whipped in from Brighton from the corner. Corner again, Brighton. That is Matheus Fernandes for you, by the way. He's having a fucking quality game. Okay, sort yourself out. Here comes the corner again. Brighton, I feel like they're going to go back post. Right on the back post, watch this. Oh, he can't even beat the first man. It's either the front post or the back post. Talk to me. Talk to me. Everyone come in and say hello to Robert Albert. There you go. Let's see how much added time we're going to get as we're coming into the ball whip forward. Can West Ham regain possession? Rodriguez does nip in there. Todibo clears. Big clearance for the defenders to deal with. Bowen, can he win the header? He does. Out to Wan-Bissaka on the right. Out to Bowen. Bowen drives. He's inside the 18-yard box. Going to shoot with his right foot. Deflection! Just goes wide. West Ham corner. Come on, you Irons! Meat pie, sausage roll. Come on, West Ham. Give us a goal. Ooh, it's Sakona. Ooh. Good driving there from Jared Bowen. Come on, West Ham. Just before half-time. It's our third corner of the game to Brighton's fourth. Come on. Fernandes places the ball down. Two hands up. Ball whipped in. Right on the back post. Header down from Mavropanos. Kilman! Mavropanos! Over the bar. How much added time have we got? 1 minute of added time. I've got 30 seconds left. As Brighton come on the old attack. Oh, there he is when he wants to show up when he wants. He shows up when he wants. Shows up when he wants. DJ Rossi shows up when he wants. Good interception there again from bloody Fernandes. I swear to God, I love that geezer. He's an unbelievable first half. And as the referee blows up the whistle. Russ, I want to come on with you for a second. Please let it happen. Please let it happen. Oops. He done it. He done it. He done it. He done it. He done it.
I did do it. I did do it. I did do it. Did it indeed.
I just want to say something to you, Russ. Fernandes. It's just,
honestly,
he's next level, mate. Like
if only he had someone like Magassa alongside him, we'd be right.
I don't know if you heard me read out the first half stats for Fernandes, but I'll do it for you right now, mate.
Thank you.
I'll do it for you right now. Fernandes' first half stats, before I go. Key passes, 1. Accuracy in crosses, 50%. Accurate passes in the whole game, both inside our half and outside our half, 91%. In their half, 93%. In our own half, 86% pass accuracy. Long ball accuracy, 67%. He's touched the ball 41 times. He's attempted 3 dribbles and he's been successful with 3 dribbles. He's been fouled 3 times. He has won 3 from 5 tackles that he's made. He's made 2 interceptions, 1 clearance, 1 block shot. He's made 5 recoveries in this game. And he's won 100% of his ground duels, which has been 11 from 11. 11 from 11. He's just one of those players that just does absolutely everything, Russ. And like you said, find those players that can go and build around him. And so, anyway, I'll let you do what you need to do.
I just need to wind him up. I need to wind him up now. Right, yes. So it is obviously West Ham. Brighton 0, West Ham 0. What we do at halftime for anyone who's been, anyone new to the channel, firstly, where the fuck have you been? But secondly, at halftime, we always give something back. We like to give you a little bit of something different. So to say thank you for joining us. So we've got a couple of bits to give away. At halftime, we've got a Dean Ashton signed picture. Look at that beauty. Can't see it. We've also got a Mark Noble and Bobby Zamora signed picture. What else? What else can I find for you? Or what else we got? I'll find something else. All you got to do, there's no money, no money to change hands. But it'd be lovely if you could subscribe. But all you got to do is literally in the chat put in Super 𝗪𝗘𝗧, just like that. Hashtag Super 𝗪𝗪𝗧. That's all you need to do. Copy and paste that even if you want to do it. So if you can, and what we will do is we'll draw a couple. Let me find something else. I'm feeling generous. It's Christmas. I'm feeling generous. Let's see what we got in here. Give me 2 secs. As we love you all, let me see what else I can get you. Ooh, what we got here? I haven't even looked at this yet. What's that? All right, we'll give it that way as well. We'll give that away. We've also got nice signed picture of Liam Brady. We'll give one of them away. 3 prizes. Also, this isn't a prize for the draw, but if you want this signed Julian Dick shirt, I'll put a link in the raffle in the description. Right, let's give away some prizes. Let's give away some prizes. That's it. Everyone's getting it. Hashtag Super 𝗪𝗧𝗧. That's what we got to do. In the chat, Super 𝗪𝗧𝗧. I think even if you're watching on X or Twitter, I think it works as well. There's 130, 150 of you watching on X. If you put the hashtag Super 𝗪𝗧𝗧𝗧 in there, that should come through as well. So we'll draw them. Let me just find short out my screen share, and then we can start giving away some prizes. We love giving away prizes on the West Ham Network. We love it. And as I said, we do have the Julian Dick's signed signed shirts giveaway, and also after that we should have a Trevor Brookings signed shirt we can do afterwards as well. Right, that's it. Everyone's getting involved. Nice to see. Well done, Tommy Buds there. A few more goals needed for Ollie's prediction of 6-7. Obviously, being a kid. Oh, we love it. We love it. We love it. So far, so good. Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Spell it right, Michael. There's only one T. There's only one T. 𝗪𝗪𝗧, playing pretty well. I think we need to change it up. Maybe get Wilson. Do you know what? I think I like what. I quite like the fact we're not playing with a striker in a weird way. It just gives us something a bit different. Because Charles Wilson he'll stay in central, which is good if you're getting the crosses in. But he doesn't seem to be getting the crosses in. Diop seems to be Minter versus Diop's a bit of a really good battle. I quite like it. I think it's quite dynamic. But anyway, thank you, Michael. There we go. Right, let's draw the first one. I'm going to go full screen. When I do it right, I'm going to go full screen. Let me remove Anton and everyone. There we go. Let's go full screen because it's easier. And we're going to give a little spinny me jig. So this one is going to be for the Liam Brady signed photo. I've also got a couple of other bits I've got to send off as well, so I'll do that this weekend. Gaza, it's going to cost me a shitload of money because he's in America. Gaza, you win a Liam Brady signed picture. Well done all the way. Going to the US of A. You might get it before next year. You never know. Right, let's draw it again. This one is going to be for the Dean Ashton signed picture. Well done, Gaza. Let's go for this lovely Dean Ashton signed picture. And that's going to go to Phil. Well done, Phil. Congratulations. Phil does quite well, actually. Gaza's done all right as well. And one more. This is going to be the Mark Noble and Bobby Zamora signed picture. Lovely little picture. This is all in gold as well. Beautiful. And that's going to go to, so we've got Gary. We've got, who's the next one? Let's have a look. And that's going to go to Stuart Russell. Well done, Stuart Russell. So to the 3 winners, congratulations. If you could email us at westhamnetwork@gmail.com. And I know like Phil and Gary won before, but send us it again, and then I can, because we get so many emails, usually from Damien. So he usually can't find it. So if you can send us your postal address, I will get those out to you in the next few days before. And I've got a couple of others from the previous away game as well. Oh, God bless him. You don't have to, but God bless you. God bless you. To help with the postage. Very kind of you. Very kind of you. Anyway, what did that picture miss so badly? Well, Marlon, try again one day. You know, it might be another picture. It might be another Steen Ashton picture. Tell you, we've got some good ones. If you like draws, Marla, then become a channel member. We're going to do a big bumper membership draw this week because we didn't do one last month rather. So we're going to do one, and we've got some really good prizes, including very, very timely. I've got here a signed Billy Bonds photo, and that's going to go to our members. So that's going to be so that's obviously extremely rare now. And there's lots of signed bits we're going to get out to our members this week as well. So if you want to join the West Ham Network membership, there's a join button down there, and we do lots of these draws. So yeah, congratulations to all the winners. Now, what I'd like you to do in the comments is give me your one word match analysis, halftime analysis. That's all I want. One word. That's all I want. Just one word. So I'm going to put myself back in. There we go. Oh, God's sake. There we go. One word match analysis. That's what I want. And we'll get those in. I'm starting to cry. Oh, poor man. Like a man, Ario's man possessed. Imagine if we had Dean Ashton up to. Oh. Don't Trent with a good time. Yeah, exactly. As I said, I think with that team today, with that performance at the moment, we are 2 players away. I think we are, as I said, Magassa alongside instead of Rodriguez, or Freddie Potts alongside how well Fernandez is playing. Just to complement that would be amazing. And yeah, I agree. You know, if you had like a clinical striker there, also the ability to run the channels as well, I think that was good. My last win was last year, says Michael. There we go. Do we respect the point or go for a win with a striker? Who knows? Where are the kids? Ezra Major's on the bench. So there we go. Hashtag Guerrero off. I'll give you Guerrero off. It'd be interesting to see what happens now, whether he keeps it tight, keeps it compact. I mean, to be fair, it is very. You can see what he's doing, particularly with Bowen and some of it at times almost being too up front, but very narrow, and Paqueta dropping in as well to the midfield to make it extremely compact. That's what they're trying to do. You know, if you want to, they don't want to go for the middle. You know, if you want to score against us, you got to go around the either wing. And you know, I think they're having more joy on their right hand side, our left hand side. I don't think Diouf's having a great time against Minter, in all honesty, if we're looking at it critically. But I think there's definitely lots of positives to look into the game. We look solid. We look to have that fight that we had against Man United as well, which is what I like to see in my teams. I like to see a team that is fighting for one another. You can see, you know, when there's a defensive block, you know, the defenders are celebrating it like they've scored a goal, and I like that as well. It shows that they're taking pride in their work as well, which again is something which is very important. But yeah, I think it's all good. It's all good, and I'm gonna do the next 2 minutes with my
monster voice. Well, let's go through these. Strikerless, solid, Mateus, acceptable. Game plan, nice, I like that. Or
let's go microphone. Russie B on the microphone. Need to have Diouf take corners with that whip. He might beat the first man. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I mean, did you see? Is it De Krupia, the Brighton guy? How like he is whipping them in is mental, you know. And you would assume that Diouf's got that same whip on him because he does it when he's. Yeah, you would think he would do. You think he would, particularly I'd say on the right-hand side corners to whip it in rather than whip it out. But there we go. Mandy's gone for hopeful. To be fair, either side can see Brighton playing poor. They aren't playing very well at all. And I don't think, and no one seems to be playing, we don't seem to be playing to the weather's strengths. Although Paqueta had that shot about half an hour into the game, wasn't it? Which was a decent shot. And you would have thought, a lot of those sort of balls which drill across the ground really sort of go into it and follow that up as well. Hopeful. Felice, I've never heard of that word. That's why I liked in these one words, because people come up with some really interesting words I've never heard of. Feliciferic. Relating to or promoting increased happiness. Feliciferic. I like that. I'm going to use that more often in conversation. Need to take our chances. We do. I mean, to be honest, there was Somerville had two good chances. Bowen had a good chance. Paqueta had a good shot. Somerville, two, probably the best two. Actually, no, the best chance was that bloke in the Brighton where it whipped in, and he completely just missed it. But we are in desperate need to convert these chances because they will bite us on the arse for sure. We are mainly hitting hope. Hope someone gets on it. I think it's, for me, Michael, it does seem to be quite compact with that as, exactly. Get it up front. And I mean, I think the Somerville, the second or the first time Somerville went through, that was almost like because it like ricocheted off Paqueta. So it's a little bit hit and hope. But what we got here? What's Tom sent me? Tom sent me something. Reddick. Soon your planet will be mine. What was that? I'll watch that in a minute. I'll watch that in a minute. So actually, it will bugger up. But yeah, I'll watch that later with bated breath. Let's just pause that. Thank you. Will he wait until we go behind? I don't know. I'd like Wilson to come for 60 minutes. Norris World Champion Abu Dhabi, not Dubai. Dubai Budden's out there. Actually, he's actually at the F1. He's a guest of Mercedes. I'm trying to, and so is Matt Jarvis. So I'm trying to get him to meet up with each other. But yes, brilliant, Lando, brilliant. I had two multi-screen and loved me F1. It was really emotional because he was he kept his helmet on afterwards. So obviously he's going to give his mum a cuddle, his dad a cuddle. Obviously all the other, George Russell and people like that, were obviously good, all friends, and you can see he was really emotional, and it was great to see because it's nice to it's although it's Verstappen, and again this is a West Ham thing, not F1. Although it's great to see a person dominate. I love to see people dominate. I do like the competition as well, and the fact was there's three drivers all above 400 points. And Verstappen came really close towards the end, and he was only 2 points away from it. And those 2 points were last week's when Antonelli basically went off and Norris got in front of him. Those 2 points got him the game, got him the championship. Absolutely mental. Kilman and go to a back four maybe. I don't think it'll go. I don't think it'll do that with Magga. I'll be honest, mate. I don't think it will, Bandy. Congratulations to Chuck. Chuck Norris, very good. We should have been the fourth. No, I don't mind that. Chuck is a lucky name. Luck and Chuck, indeed. Looks like the same second half. Just waiting to see the teams. It does look like that. It does look like that. There's no... Usually sort of a sub will stay on the sidelines. Looks like I've seen Rodriguez on the pitch, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Somerville's there. Bowen, Brighton on their way out now. Just see if there's any changes for them. Even I don't think there would be any change. I think the change will come at about 60 minutes on. I reckon that'll be when the changes happen. Although is Brighton gonna have a change? I'm just trying to see on the sidelines. Doesn't look like it yet. Doesn't look like it. Danny Welbeck's still there. He hasn't had much of a sniff really, which is awful because you know he will get a chance of bringing up scoring. As is the case usually. But anyway, congratulations to the winners, the three winners. Don't forget to give us your postal address on email, westhamnetwork@gmail.com. We'll get them sent out to you ASAP. And by the way, smash the like. Totally agree. Totally agree, Budgie. Now I'm going to bring on Anton, and it's not going to work. But I'm going to.
Ross, have you changed my team yet? Can you change the team? Is there a change? No, there's not a change, is there? Ignore me. Ignore me. There we are. Okay, let's go again. Ryan's. Come on, West Ham. 𝗪𝗚𝗚𝗧 drops in deep, collects it, plays the ball out wide right for Wan-Bissaka. Bowen plays the ball back into Konstantinos Mavropanos. Switches the ball over to Diouf. Ball forward for Somerville. Diouf makes the overlap run. Ball into Guido Rodriguez. 𝗪𝗚𝗚𝗧. Jean-Claire Todibo. Ball forward to Diouf. Diouf cuts in field, plays the ball out to Somerville. Nutmegs the Brighton player. Drives the ball over to Wan-Bissaka. Neat 1-2. Good football from West Ham. Ball out with Bowen. Bowen forward for Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka crosses it in. Back post. Diouf. Ah! Frank got it. It would have been amazing. It's really good football. Diouf comes in the flying kind of bicycle kick thing. Really good start there, that from West Ham, that was. Good football. We moved that ball so quickly. Come on. Come on, West Ham. Come on, West Ham. Dunk. Brighton got the ball. Just had a little bit on the edge of the centre circle there in the West Ham half. Van Helge. Brighton still have it. Good interception there for Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. Brighton just recycled the possession. Oh, he's lost it. 𝗪𝗚𝗚𝗧. Bowen drops in, wins it. Right, it's a big battle here in the middle of the park. 𝗪𝗚𝗚𝗧 still got the ball though. He's fouled. Referee's never blown up. Bowen and 𝗪𝗚𝗚𝗧 are down. I don't know what the referee's doing here because 𝗪𝗚𝗚𝗧's come out raging. The referee was kind of initially doing that as if there was no foul. Potts, looks like Potts is coming on. I think 𝗪𝗂𝗧. Have we? Potts and 𝗪𝗂𝗧 look like they're getting themselves ready. I think Potts and 𝗪𝗂𝗧 might be coming on. Stop raining! Sorry, I'm looking outside. It's just pissing with rain, man. It's boring. Fernandez. Ball whipped in. Back header. Todibo. Oh, is it falling through to Somerville? Goal kick for Brighton. Brighton have got the ball on the halfway line. Dunk drops in, collects it on the halfway. Baliba. Dunk. Van Hickey. Ball sprays over to the left hand side. Brighton still got it. Dunk drops in. Back into Van Hickey. Just a bit further forward. Halfway into the West Ham half. Ball forward there. Spread out to left-hand side. Brighton still got the ball. Ball whipped in. Back post. Don't know how it's found its way out there, but it has. He's inside. Minty's inside. Crosses it in low. Cleared from 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧. Van Hickey's dropped in. Tries to hit it on the half volley. Diouf clears. Somerville chases. He's got the pace. Ref! Brilliant from Somerville. The Brighton player's going to pick up a yellow card here. The ball's dropped. He's gone at pace and he's cut the ball infield. I think he knows every time he does that he's going to get fouled. Is the ref going to pull the yellow card out? What's he doing? He's got his finger in and out of that pocket. Bring that. Is he measuring it out? He is. And he's drawn the foul. He's done well, so it's like a chance. You know, you take the chance, you drive infield. If you lose that ball, you're going to get fouled. If you get through, you've got a chance. I think Dunk is going to get, yeah, it's yellow card for Dunk. Do you know what? If he breaks through that gap there, he's gone one-on-one with the keeper. Free kick, ball in. Let me see it! Back post from 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧. And it goes out. Goal kick. Billy Bonds can't be on me, 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 Billy Bonds can't be on me. Come on, West Ham. Ball forward from Brighton. Goes for the back post. Can Diouf read it? He has. He's read that well and intercepted the ball. Minty's come back to collect it though. He's gone early. He's gone around Diouf. Ball down to the corner flag. Diouf's caught up with him though. Ball's out, ref. Goal kick. Good man. Goal kick. Oh! I like your picture there, Ben. I'm not answering that now. It's too much time for me to think. 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧 though regains possession for West Ham. Ball forward. 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧 holds on to it. Deep in the Brighton half. Somerville. 1-2. Oh, it's brilliant from him and Mad Bowen. Plays it. Ah, it's too fucking heavy from Somerville. Ah! Great from Fernandes. That's brilliant, and it's a free kick to West Ham. Oh, Somerville and Bowen played so well, and then they've done like a 1-2, then a 1-2 again. But Somerville pass to Bowen was just too heavy. So it's Somerville, Bowen, Somerville, Bowen, but it just goes too far in front of him. But then Fernandes comes in and wins that ball back for West Ham, then wins West Ham a free kick. Oh. Come on. What are we going to do, West Ham? What are we going to do? The Irons. 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 Ball whipped in. Ball whipped in. Back post. On top of the keeper. Keeper collects it. Billy Bonds can't be on me, 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 Billy Bonds is clamping on me! Oi oi! Brighton on the attack, down the left-hand side, just holding up play, nothing happening. Rodriguez presses, ball's back with Dunk on the halfway line of Brighton. Ball out on the left-hand side. Brighton have got the ball, an overlapping run from them. Wan-Bissaka's there. Ball crossed in, big deflection, back post. Corner, Brighton. Is that a corner? Is he giving a corner? Yeah, it's a corner. Yeah. Corner taken. Well done from Keelman. Cleared second ball from Fernandez and Somerville drive. Somerville drive. Somerville's got the pace. And there goes Bowen with him down the left-hand side. Knock it by him. He has. Go on, Bowen! Go on, Bowen! Cross it. Low. Cleared. Corner. He's seen the commitment from the Brighton player there. Dunk's done well to track back and get in front of Somerville because that ball was landing on top of Somerville's foot, put the ball in the back of the net. Dunk's cleared it and it's a West Ham corner. Fernandez, corner. Flick away. Corners are awful. Our corners are so bad. Brighton. Brighton are making the first substitution. Oui. Rodriguez. Ball forward for Bowen. Oh, Bowen's done really well. He's driven in. Box slow. Ah! Oh, what if I thought I was off? It's the wrong direction. Oh, it's cleared from Brighton. Wan-Bissaka. Mavropanos, Fernandez in the middle of the park, skips by one Brighton. Oh, he's won the ball though, he's lost the ball. Brighton come forward. The ball's gone too far ahead of Welbeck. Ah, Paquetá, brilliant. Bowen, skips by one, skips by two. Bowen still drives, Bowen! Oh my fucking god, how has he saved that? I do not know how their keeper has saved that. Bowen has just ran through everybody, hit a shot, keeper saved it. Somerville's hit it point blank, and their keeper has made an unbelievable save. Unbelievable. Bowen's taken on 2, 3 players. Skip by 4, skip by 5. Shot with his right foot. Save from the keeper into the path of Somerville. It's an unbelievable save from the Brighton keeper. Oh my god. And it's the deflected shot from Bowen. Oh. And do you know what? Fair play to Somerville. There's nothing else he can do. He's fallen down, backing off. Hits it on the volley. It's a good save, and it's a corner. Ball on top of the keeper. Where is it? Oh, I don't even know what's going on. Come on, West Ham. Pressure. Dearfree gains, recycles. Wan-Bissaka. Rodriguez. Come on. Ball forward. Bowen fancies this. Ah, he tries to skip by the Brighton player. Can't. He's gone down. Brighton have regained possession. Fernandez again recycles. Ball forward for Paquetá. Brilliant from Paquetá. Ball forward for Somerville. Ah! Come on, West Ham. Pressure. Win that ball back again. Go. Oh, fucking hell, Rodriguez. Holy shit, he's just half the Brighton player. Oh my god. Brighton have made the sub. what's his chops? Guido Rodriguez has picked himself up a cheeky yellow card. I need the ball to go out because I need to go for another P. Nice spell there from West Ham, but I want that consistency to keep on going, keep on going. Oh, well done. Goal kick. Oh, here we go. Mayasa. What's he doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? Because Magasa's stripped off. Mark Robinson's talking to him as if he's not getting stripped off. Potts is getting stripped off. Areola punts the ball clear. Wan-Bissaka wins the header. Oh, I need the P again. Fernandez again. Fernandez is just phenomenal. I swear to God, he's phenomenal. Minty, good from Fernandez. Fucking brilliant from Fernandez. So good again. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. So good, man. So good. He's just everywhere and anywhere. Love him. Love it. Come on, West Ham. Come on, West Ham. 62 minutes gone. Brighton 0, West Ham 0. Well, Wan-Bissaka intercepts. Oh, nearly finds Bowen there with a bit of a gap. Wan-Bissaka goes early with a throw-in. Mavropanos. Punts clear. So it looks like we're going to get Rodriguez coming off, I think. Mavropanos tries to intercept. Oh my God, the toilet. Sorry. Ref, whistle, free kick. Is it a substitution? I really hope Russ is there, is going to do this for me, and if not, I'm going to have to do it. Potts, not Mayasa. Not Mayasa, it's just Potts for Rodriguez. So let's... Do you know what? Do you know what? Rodriguez, fair play. Sorry guys, I really need to go. Sorry. I'm just waiting. There's a queue. Dunk. Potts is on. Wan-Bissaka. Good interception there from Fernandez again. Dunk. Ball overlapping. Ball whipped in from Brighton. Back post to Minty, but it goes out. It's West Ham throw in. I'll be back in a second. Woo! Brighton have the ball. Van Hecke. West Ham pressing a little bit now, further up the field. Dunk. West Ham's second half attempts are 4 compared to Brighton's 1. And in the first half, West Ham had 6 to Brighton's 7. Fernandes again with the interception, but then Brighton do come out on top of the second ball. As they drive forward, Tadebo's there, can't get in. Oh, there's a gap. There's a gap, Fernandes. Brilliant from Fernandes. Just enough on that ball there, and it's a clearance from Qillman. Tadebo is down, though. He's holding his left foot, and he looks like he's in agony. It's not good, because we don't want that from Jean-Claire Tadebo. They've stepped on his foot, and it will be holding the top of his foot studs. Tell me something, Woody. How do you watch a game when you're at the game? How do you watch it? Because honestly, like, I just watch it the way I watch it if I was at the game. Cross over the top. Is Tadebo back up? He is. Yeah, Tadebo's fine. Tadebo's on. 67 minutes gone. What would you do? Would you bring a sub on? Would you bring Wilson on? Magasa? Wilson? Ball forward from West Ham. Fernandes. Foul on Fernandes. Matheus Fernandes. You're the geezer, mate. Brighton about to make a substitution. Is it a double sub? Free kick from West Ham. I don't know what Fernandes was attempting there. It was a bad crossing from Fernandes. Dunk. Van Hecke. Boy on the right hand side for Brighton. Somerville chases. Somerville still chase. Oh, for fuck's sake. Free kick to Brighton. Brighton players done well, to be fair, to win a free kick from that. Ball forward from Brighton. Ball on the right hand side. Brighton still have it. Van Hecke's gone upfield. He's tried to skip by Paquetá. Paquetá's nipped the ball in, and he's done well, and he's knocked off. He's done really well. It's very rare that Paquetá gets a decision that goes for him. Wan-Bissaka. It's a bad ball from Wan-Bissaka. Bowen's done so well, though. I don't know how he has. Brighton have done well to win the ball back. It's a terrible ball from Wan-Bissaka, but Bowen had loads of work to do, and he does the work. Brighton sprays the ball over to the left-hand side. Onto his right foot on the edge of the 18. Ball chipped into the mix. Cleared from Diouf. But Van Hecke cleared. 3 West Ham players there. Potts. Mavropanos. Cleared from Paquetá. But then they recycle again in the middle of the park. And Brighton have got the ball now. Good possession spell there. Ball back post. Minty. Diouf comes out to him on the corner flag. Minty, left foot, crosses it in low. Cleared from Fernandes. Back to Minty. Cleared from Diouf upfield. Somerville chases against Van Hecke. Oh, Van Hecke reads that well. Comes out with the ball. Van Hecke's like, it's quite funny actually. It was funny, the commentator just said he sees himself as a striker. He's bloody everywhere as a centre half. Ball forward, cleared from Qillman. Paquetá looks like he handles the ball, but Brighton needs lead play on. And Dunk comes forward. Brighton just having a little good spell of possession here. Ball forwards. Minty down the right-hand side. Against left shot. Oh, just goes over the bar. Just goes over the bar. Right. It's time now, ref. It's time. Reese is in the house. Good man. Good to see you, my friend. Here comes a substitution here from Brighton. It looks like Minty's coming off. And Callum Wilson is coming on. 2 substitutions here from Brighton. And we're definitely getting Callum Wilson on the field. Fuck's sake. Callum Wilson for Somerville. Callum Wilson for Somerville. Where is he? Do you know what? I get it because Somerville's just came back. I think Paquetá and Wilson will obviously swap. So if I'm going to see if I can find the energy and the time to do that. Oh, here comes Brighton. Brighton on the attack down right hand. Oh, it's a great interception there from Todibo, but Brighton have recycled the ball again. Brighton on the edge. Great interception from Fernandes. Fernandes is having a world-class game. Wilson's gonna break. He's latched on to something there. Ball forward for Bowen. Oh! Ah! 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 Yes! Bowen! Yes! Oh my God! He has scored from absolutely nothing. Bowen's on fire! And he's shaking down. Bowen's on fire! And he's shaking down. Bowen's on fire! And he's shaking down. Bowen's on fire! La 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 la. Wilson catches the ball from a Van Heck back header, plays the ball around the defenders. Bowen's got everything to do, but smashes it from a sliding fucking thing and puts it to the back of the net. Bowen has everything to do. He has everything to do, but he puts that ball in the back of the net, and I swear to God, that was brilliant. That was brilliant. That's Bowen. That's Bowen down to a T. Wilson just opening up that defence, latching onto a mistake from Brighton. Yes! Yes! Come on, you Irons! Yes! 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 Oh no, 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 no! Hits the bar! Oh, Brighton hit the bar. I can't cope. Brighton hit the bar. I don't know if it was a deflection. I don't know what it was. Oh! Come on. Gotta see this out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Corner. Ball whipped in. Clear it. Kilman clears. Brighton down at the corner. Brighton again, still on the edge of the 18. Paquetá intercepts. Big, massive, huge ball whipped in from Brighton. Ball out. West Ham goal kick. Oh man, what a goal that was. And I'm hurting. Cannot breathe. I think I've hurt something in my chest. It is an unbelievable finish from 𝗪𝗪𝗧, by the way. West Ham on the attack again. Wilson. Wilson. Oh, keeper gets it. Hi, mate. I'll get it here. I'm here. Here. I'll see you there. Sorry. Potts gets a yellow card. 50 minutes to go. Alright. How come? Where is he? Alright. Is Kelly not getting him, no? How, Mary? How come? Oh, cleared. Right, do you know what? That wasn't a deflection either. That was like... Brighton player should have done a lot better with that. Areola comes out, collects the ball. Referee? He's not blown up there. He's not taking that at all. Brighton have still got the ball, plays the ball forward on the edge of the 18. Ball whipped in from Van Hecke, back post, cleared from Wan-Bissaka on the edge of the 18. Oh, it's cleared from Todibo. Up for Wilson. Wilson against Dunk. Wilson against Dunk. Wilson against Dunk. Wilson! Shot! Oh! Hits it low. Hits it low, goes wide. Oh, ball speed over left hand side from Brighton. 10 minutes to go. Van Hecke. Jorginho on the left hand side. Skips by Bowen. Crosses it in low. Wan-Bissaka clears, and it is a what do you call it? Brighton corner. Ball whipped in, corner, Brighton, back post, wins the header. God, it goes across the goal in front of, to nobody. Bowen shields the ball out, West Ham goal kick. Here comes a triple substitution from West Ham. Oh, I tell you what. Are you ready for this one? 𝗪𝗪𝗧 coming off. And Myers is coming on. That's massive, by the way. That's massive. Souček for 𝗪𝗪𝗧. Where is he? 28. Souček. I tell you what, man. The next player coming off, Fernandes. Fucking phenomenal. 𝗪𝗏. Trying to take D off. I can't. I've not got the right shirt number for him, but do that. Myers. And then who else came off there? Fernandes for 𝗪𝗪𝗧. Oh, done well. 𝗪𝗪𝗧 has done so well there. Ball forward from Brighton. Fine. Areola collects it. Great to see Myers make his league debut. Nuno's just feeding the youngsters through, any. Wan-Bissaka. Ah, ref! Van Hecke. Brighton drive forward, down ball out on the left hand side. Ball in field. 5 minutes to go. Great tackle from Wan-Bissaka inside the 18-yard box. Gives it out for a Brighton throw in. Remember, we will be live for the highlights review show straight after. Fans can hear loud and proud. Looks like West Ham are playing a full-blown back five here, with massive amount of players in the middle of that park. 𝗪𝗪𝗧, Souček, Potts, all protecting. Bowen's just dropped back into that right back position. Wan-Bissaka presses. Dunk. Brighton still. Van Hecke. Shot from distance. Cleared from West Ham. He's calling Bowen up. Jorginho fancies himself against Bowen, holds on to it. Ball whipped in, back post, let it go, Myers. Goal kick, West Ham. Goal kick. The game attempts at goal, 12 from both teams. West Ham have had 5 on target to Brighton's none. Ball up forward from Areola. Big collisions there. Referee blows up. Free kick, Brighton. Brighton tries to cross it in. Bowen's there though, reads it well. Bowen travels. Bowen, oh, it's a good interception there from them. But sees the, I thought he sees the gap there for Wilson to run into. Big clearance from Potts though, and it's gone out, and it's a Brighton throw in deep in their half. Such an action knows. Brighton come down the right hand side. Just patient on the ball there. Ball into the middle. Van Heckel. Ball whipped in. Back post. Myers is there. Clearance from him. Well done, Geezer. Souček chases. Dunk drops in. Big heavy touch there from the Brighton player. Magassa and Souček there. Brilliant from Souček. Throwing his body in the line again. Ball goes out and it's a Brighton throw in. They take it early. Van Hecke on the edge of the centre circle in the West Ham half. Ball sped over to the right hand side. Dunk. Ball whips in. Back post. Cleared from 𝗪𝗘𝗧. Straight to Jorginho. Another cross in. Cleared from Keelman. Bowen tries to keep it out from a corner, but it has gone out for a Brighton corner. Ah, squeaky bum time. Ah, come on, West Ham. Come on, West Ham. Come on, West Ham. Giants. Giants. Overlap and run. Crosses it in. Back post. Brighton. Diving header. Cleared from Areola. Off the line. Wilson. Fuck off. No way. Fuck off. There's no way. There's come for a penalty. Shut Welbeck. Stand up, mate. Shut your mouth. Fuck off. They're checking a penalty. He did get the ball. Thank fuck for that. He got the ball. Ball whipped in from Brighton. Cleared onto the edge of the box. No penalty, by the way. He's driving forward. Stand up to him on the edge. Shoot from distance. It's a save from Areola. It's a really good save again from the fucking Areola! Come on, West Ham. Come on. They've gone early. Ball on the edge again. What are Brighton doing? He skips by one. Ball whipped in. Back post. Clear from Souček. I can't handle this defending. Ball again into the box. Fucking hell. Another save from fucking hell, Areola. Ah, fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck! 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 Oh, fucking bollocks! Shit! Shit! West Ham are calling for a handball. Fuck's sake. Oh, I tell you what. It hits his arm. It fucking hits his arm. It has hit his arm, by the way. It's fucking hit his arm. I'm telling you now, it's hit his arm. Yes, it's fucking hit that part of his arm. And it progresses forward. It progresses forward. It's a fucking handball. It's a handball. All day long. All day long. I swear to God. I'm not fucking giving the goal. I'm not giving the goal. Because it's not a fucking goal. He's progressed the ball forward with his hand. Yes. Progress the ball with your hand, mate. It's a fucking progress the ball with your hand! What the fuck?! What the fuck?! What the fuck?! What the fuck?! I don't understand it. How the fuck are you giving that as a goal? How the hell can you give that as a goal? I don't understand it. I don't understand the game. My fucking head's gone. I don't understand the game. I don't fucking understand the game. I don't understand it. Don't understand it. Don't understand it. What the actual... I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand... I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand the game. I fucking don't understand it. Honestly. There was another action. What? 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 What did I just fucking hear? What did I just hear? There was another action. Did they just say there was another action before the goal was scored? It doesn't matter. There was a fucking handball! It doesn't matter. It does not matter. It does not matter. Utter bullshit, by the way. Utter bullshit. Don't know why we sit fucking back. I don't know why we sit back all the time, defend these leads all the time. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Corner Brighton. They've gone short. Rose Ed. Honestly, I don't understand. I need to hear the rule book. I don't know if the commentators just said that there was another action. I hate the game, man. I hate the game. It doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense to me at all. Like, I don't know where this game's gone. It's gone. The game has gone. Cleared from 𝗪𝗘𝗦𝗧. we've got nothing going forward now, so it's just going to be a constant onslaught of shots at West Ham. Ball over from Wan-Bissaka. Ball through for Bowen. It's a corner to West Ham. I'd love nothing more than us to score this goal, by the way. Please. Corner. Oh, please. 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 Corner. You've got to put this in the mix. Potts. Oh my god, Stavropoulos is just, it's like an inch. Oh, it's the fucking end of the game. I couldn't care less. The game's gone. The game has gone. The game's gone. And I know we can turn around and say, blame that on Nuno. And part of that is, but still there's rules and I don't understand the rules. I don't understand the fucking rules. Just don't understand it. Utter pish. Utter shitness. Utter crap. It's just so fucking boring, the football, like the corporateness of it, just everything, man. Anyway, come and join us on the review show. We're live right now, so come across and have your say. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you on the highlights review show. Come on, your irons.